Hey, what's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the show. And as always, we have a whole lot to talk about. So, LeBron James, he already has the Knicks as a target for this upcoming season. And we're going to discuss that. Also, we'll talk about DeMar DeRozan to an op in the East, which can potentially shift the landscape of the Eastern Conference. Jordan Atkins put on the performance yesterday in Summer League, but on today's show, we're going to answer, who is he? Who is the man, Jordan Atkins, that put on the show? And Jalen Brunson, he spoke at the WSJ conference yesterday, which was an economic sports forum, and he has some interesting things to say. We'll unpack that. Also, my question of the day is this, because every day on social media, all over the place, you see we need another center. Within that center, who's going to be the other center? So I want to know, why isn't Drummond good enough to be that backup center? That's my question today. Why isn't Drummond the guy? Also, Jack Cahill has been putting on a solid performance in Summer League as he vies and he wants to stay in America. But is Jack Cahill potentially this Knicks replacement? And I'm going to give you some centers, about 5, who are realistic options for the Knicks to sign the two-way contracts. And listen, we're going to discuss all of these items today on the Blue and Orange Brunch Show. What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. As today, the weather in New York City is beautiful, but the air just might kill you. But listen, before we begin the show, we do have to address the proper formality. We have to smash that damn like button. So as you enter the show, smash the like button so we can let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be. All right, and we still cooking with hot grease, god damn it. While you're at it, smash that subscribe button, because in the last 28 days, well over 50% of you guys who watched are not subscribed. So subscribe now. And listen, man, we're on the road to 10K subscribers. So you want to be here to enjoy the ride on the milestone. We just gave away a rookie Jalen Brunson trading card to our 5,000th subscriber. So listen, if you want to be a part of more of these milestones, because you just never know when we'll do a giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe and stay locked in. But what's going on, y'all? Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day and staying safe and getting some good air. Better air than what we have in New York City. What's good, facts and opinion? I see you. Darlene, what's good? JV Bronx, good to see you in the building. Marie, OKF Nation, in the building. All right, Danny, what's good? Soul Train, what's up? J-Tap Mob, OKF Nation Plus, what's good? Cleo, don't call me Cleo, call me Champ. I see you. Tugboat Taylor, captain of the OKF Nation ship. I do appreciate all of you guys. Continue to smash that like button on the way in. And man, we got a whole lot to talk about today. Man, first of all, before I even begin anything, this is my birthday weekend, man. Be celebrating the birthday, man. So I won't be back tomorrow, more than likely, unless I decide to do something impromptu. But this is the birthday weekend. I will be celebrating it. So I do appreciate, all of you guys and your support. I wish I could do a show, but I'm gonna be having fun and doing my thing for my birthday. So yeah, this is the birthday stream. Salute to everybody as you tap in. I'm gonna have clips dropping throughout the weekend. So I'm always gonna have content, even if I'm not going live. I already got 5 videos cooked up, ready to go. So you guys can continue to get your Objective Knicks fan fix. I'm gonna try to do the members only show Sunday. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if not, we will return on Monday with This Week Inside the Knicks, and then we'll be on the news. I think we're gonna get LeBron James news very soon. And today we're gonna be talking about the Knicks. LeBron James sees the Knicks as a target. We're gonna get to the bottom of all of that. And I will address that before we open up the phone lines. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I do appreciate you guys in the chat. Yeah, man, I'm getting older, man. It's a blessing to get older, though, right? It's definitely a blessing to get older. Salute to Jesse for the jewels. Do appreciate that. It's better to get older than to just stay young, right? Us older people, we know that. So I'm gonna get into the first topic. And the question of the day is, why do we need another center, right? In terms of to be the second option. Of course, you could get a third center. That's not my point. I'm saying, why isn't Drummond good enough? We got to talk about that. But since I want to talk about that, I guess we could start the show by talking about, the 5 realistic centers. All right. There are options out there. Now, these guys, I'm warning you off the rip. These centers that I'm about to share are not starting centers. All right. These guys are not people who are going to start. These guys are not people who would beat Drummond in a position battle more than likely. These are guys that you could fill the roster out. So I'm going to start there. Go to research mode. So 5 realistic centers the Knicks can target as two-way signings. Now, the first guy we talked about, Trey Jemison. I think Trey Jemison actually will be the third-string center. I think they'll bring him in on a two-way because this will be his final year of eligibility as a two-way player. All right? And I think that he's probably the number 1 option, but there are more. Liam Robbins is somebody who balled out towards the end of Summer League. Starting in Game 3, it was a complete transformation in what we seen earlier from Liam Robbins. We were like, man, this kid got some game to him. And honestly, I mean, of course, we don't know the entire landscape of centers that could potentially be two-way guys. But Liam Robbins is a kid that showed some game, and maybe he can be an option as a two-way guy. Also with Jamison, he was at the ESPYs as well. I forgot to add that detail. So it's like, why was he there and he's not under contract? Are they working out that deal as we speak? I don't know, but we'll find out. But Liam Robbins is the big guy from the G League. And this is what I was talking about after ugly outings in the first 2 games. He then had a 15.5 rebound, 3 assists, 4 block game, and he knocked down a 3. So he showed some potential there. The third center is Christian Koloko. All right. Now, Koloko, he was the 33rd pick in the 2022 draft for the Raptors, Lakers, and Grizzlies. He showed some promise as a rookie with Toronto, but he missed the entire season. He's now 26-year-old. He's played in 122 career NBA games, so he's polished it he's been in the NBA game before. He's not a complete rookie. All right. Of course, his stats are not nothing to write home about. But here's the thing that y'all not gonna like. He is not a rim protector. I mean, I'm sorry, he doesn't offer much offensively, sorry. But he is a defensive big guy. But offensively, he's another Mitch. All right. but he's a rim protecting big that can play above the hoop. Definitely, can get up there, play the gap, and he's very active, right? So he's an active body. How do you guys feel about Christian Koloko? Jope or Jop? I can't remember how to pronounce that. The first name, Reef. He is somebody who honestly could be a two-way player, and even though he's 30 years old. All right. Now, Reef went undrafted in 2018. He was overseas for many years. That's why he got his NBA start a little late. All right. And then he went to the Blazers and showed flashes of reliability. 146 games with Portland. He shot 35% from 3 on 2.8 attempts. I ain't gonna lie. That stands out to me. A center that can shoot the 3 ball. Yeah, we could definitely use that. In 146, I just said that. Pending a clean bill of health, maybe he settles for a two-way deal to stay stateside. But here's the thing, too. He's only 6'9". He's only 6'9". That right there, I don't know about a 6'9" third stringer. I would prefer my center to be a little bit bigger. He is on the smaller side. And he also had surgery in late January to replace a stress fracture, all right, in his right foot. The fifth center is Drew Timme. How many of you guys know about Drew Timme? I'm only familiar with the name. I don't really remember seeing him play. I might have saw him in college. I don't know. But Drew, I know the name, though. I definitely heard the name before. But, Drew Timme is an outstanding G League player. He was on the second team, averaging 23.9 points, 8.2 rebounds in 21 games. All right. It's not bad, even though it's G League. 25 years old, 27 appearances with the Lakers. That's where I saw him. I saw him with the Lakers for sure. 3.4 points, and he shot 44% from the 3. All right. So he's a bucket getter. This kid is a bucket getter. The former Gonzaga star, who was a 3-time consensus All-American. All of that college stuff doesn't mean nothing, dog. I'm sorry. It really doesn't. Doesn't mean it's going to translate to the league, because the league has other requirements. Has developed his 3-point shot after mostly straying away from the perimeter in college. 6'9", undersized center. Doesn't jump out the gym. He's a skilled big man with high IQ. How do you feel about Drew Timme? I'm not feeling Timme. I'm gonna eliminate some people who I don't like. Drew Timme is a no for me. Drew Reef is a no for me as well. Koloko, I kind of like Koloko a little bit. Leon Robbins isn't bad, but I don't know I don't know if we can expect much more of Liam. I don't know what to expect from him. I mean, the kid just looks better the more he plays. But I think Trey Jemison is the safest pick, and I think he will be the pick for that center spot on the two-way contract. But let me know what you guys think. And also, I know that 75% of you guys are not going to be feeling Trey Jemison or any of these centers, but I need y'all to answer the question: why isn't Drummond good enough to be the backup center? I think we need to unpack that. Why isn't he good enough? Let me know. All right. I'm gonna get into some more topics. I should kind of stick with the summer league kind of vibe, because we were talking about two ways. I'm going to stay there. I want to talk about Jack Cahill. I want to talk a little bit about Jack Cahill. By the way, if you hadn't smashed that like button, smash the like button. Very important to the YouTube algorithm. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Okay, I'm peeking in the chat. Okay. Okay. More than good enough. Okay. All right. Salute to the live chat. All right. Do appreciate you guys. So Jack Cahill is someone he's another head turner like Liam Robbins. Although his game unlocked in the first game. He didn't have to wait the first 2 games. He waited to the second half. And all of a sudden, it just seemed like the game slows down. And I remember for me, like when I was young and before I had the confidence that I could play, the game just would seem like just very difficult. But once I realized that, yo, I'm probably the best one on the court, it all changed for me. And sometimes you just gotta establish yourself on the floor, and I think that's what Jack Nickel did. Jack Khalil did, not Jack Nickel. I combine Nickel and Khalil together. Anyway, so there's a player that this guy went from the fan favorite. You heard Deuce in every arena, and now he's the #1 on every Knicks fans trade list. It's Deuce McBride. If it ain't Deuce McBride, it's Pacome Dadier. So between Deuce and Dadier, those are the two Knicks that most Knicks fans want to trade. But a new narrative is emerging. Jack Khalil is playing Miles McBride right off the Knicks. Do you guys agree with that? Now, salute to my man, Coach Malpica yesterday, and salute to Coach Shire. Because Coach Malpica yesterday, we did the live play-by-play for the Warriors game, and we did the panel discussion. So, Coach said that there was a technicality in two-way contracts with Euro players. Now, to my knowledge, that a player from Euro can be two-way, but of course, this is the NBA. There are certain rules. So Jack Khalil definitely caught a lot of people's attention. He's averaging 15 points a game, 3.5 assists, 2.5 steals. Now, you see what is the most impressive to me is the 2.5 steals. All right? I love that. He's playing defense. He's a capable defender. And he's doing a good job with dealing with some of the athleticism that he's seen thus far. All right? Now, I'm trying to think if this was the article that explained. I don't think so. Now, I'm going to explain it. Yeah, I don't see it here. Now, here's the problem with Jack Khalil. I thought it was this article. It's another one. Here's the problem. I'm going to explain it off the top of it. Because he still has a deal with his overseas team. This is why the Knicks were hoping to stash him over there. He cannot be signed to a two-way contract. There's a rule in that because he has an obligation overseas. The only way for him to come over here, they would have to buy him out, right? And of course, buying him out over there will not count against the cap, right? But it is something that has to be taken in consideration. Do the Knicks want to spend the cash to buy this brother out of his contract? All right. So if we're looking at Jack Khalil, now I want to know, does this change anything for you? Because a lot of us was like, yeah, two-way, but he cannot be signed to a two-way unless we go into buying him out, negotiating with his old club, et cetera, et cetera. Do the Knicks even want to do that? That's a mystery. So if you trade Deuce for a center, because y'all love this 5 spot, would you consider then signing Jack Khalil to the 14th spot on the team? His contract will more than likely begin at the rookie minimum, the second round exception minimum, which is $1.3 million. That's what the cap hit will be. What do you guys think about that? And the truth of the matter is, even though some of us want to see him stay, some want to see him go, but Deuce McBride is the biggest trade chip on the Knicks bench. All right. And just so I could be clear once again, you can sign an international player to a two-way contract so long as he does not have a deal overseas. If his deal is over, if he's a free agent, then he could come and sign a two-way. Hopefully that makes sense. Right? Hopefully that makes sense. Trying to make it simple. But does Jack Cahill push Deuce McBride out the door? I want to know. Let me know your thoughts. By the way, this is my birthday weekend. You know, salute to everybody celebrating a birthday. I'm not into astrology at all, but I guess that's the cancers. Is this cancer season, I guess? Whatever. Not really my thing. But if you are celebrating your birthday, big time salute to you. Tomorrow is my birthday, so hey, we it's a celebration, goddammit. We partying like it's 1999. You feel me? By the way, I forgot to talk about this earlier. You know, the New York edition to the 82 Nights series is out now. All right. All you have to do is hit the Linktree /TheObjectiveFan. It includes the complete 2026-2027 New York Knicks basketball schedule, plus all of the 12 components of the 82 Nights basketball intelligence system, from game tracking, stat trends, 10-game reviews, players to watch, fan engagement, season reflection, and much more. I mean, this thing comes with so much, man. And I was grateful to have this last season, and I covered all the details of all the major things that took place throughout the season. So I'm giving you your chance to reserve your copy now. Free shipping for a limited time. It will arrive at your doorstep right before the season begins. This is 82 Nights, all right? And it is the New York edition, all right? The first ever New York edition. I'm putting the link in the chat right now so you guys can check it out, and I'm going to pin it. Remember, everything that I offer is on my Linktree. Linktree /TheObjectiveFan. Go reserve your copy today, all right? And I appreciate the support for everybody who reserved their copies. And yeah, man, we got more stuff coming. We got new merch. I mean, there's so much going on with the Objective Knicks fan. We're going to do a bracket, members only bracket. Salute to all the channel members. You know, we got a lot in store. It's more than just members only Sunday. It comes with a lot. And so I appreciate the support for all of the channel members out there. You guys really look out, and I'm going to keep it pushing. Since I'm on Summer League, I'm going to talk about, you know what? I'm going to get back to that. I want to mix it up a little bit. I want to get to a little heavy topic, because I want to trigger y'all before we get to LeBron. Because I know the LeBron topic is definitely going to trigger y'all. So, DeMar DeRozan, I'm not sure if he's officially bought out, because he should be already signed by now. I know they was talking about doing it, but I don't think they did it already. Well, let me just stat check this really quickly. Okay. So all I see is everyone is pursuing DeMar DeRozan, but there's one team on the East that DeMar would fit perfectly with. And not too many of us was talking about this because we don't really give a damn about the ops. But what do you guys think about DeMar DeRozan going to the Detroit Pistons? What do you guys think about that? Remember, Detroit struggled last year because they pretty much were stuck into the old school Jalen Brunson principle, which was having Jalen Brunson, having Cade Cunningham do all the dribbling. They didn't have another playmaker on the floor. You add DeMar DeRozan to the Detroit Pistons, and that can help them out tremendously. All right, because DeMar can take the heat off of Cade, and he's another scorer. So all of these things make the Detroit Pistons more dangerous than last year. They got an upgrade at the power forward position and John Collins. And now you're talking about adding DeMar DeRozan to the team. Ain't gonna lie, y'all. That is a tough addition. If they can get DeMar DeRozan, let me show you. I saw this report here, and they were talking about how the Pistons could still pursue DeMar DeRozan. I'm like, wait a minute, how they getting all these people? How is it possible? The Detroit Pistons are considering whether to pursue DeMar DeRozan in free agency, sources told Mark Stein. The Raptors also have interest. Now, what makes the Raptors even more interesting is, remember, he played in Toronto before, and the Kawhi deal more than likely is not going to happen. So now he could actually play with Brandon Ingram and Scotty Barnes with quickly. And could you imagine RJ Barrett coming off the bench? Or DeMar DeRozan coming off the bench? Him going to Toronto, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's another team that becomes better. But DeMar DeRozan, so all you guys out there that was like, we don't need DeMar. Nah, we don't need DeMar DeRozan. See, these other teams are trying to get better. So you don't want LeBron. You don't want DeRozan. Okay, well, they're going to go to another team and make that other team better. And yeah, you could be nicked out, and we love the Knicks. Oh, man, the Knicks are the greatest thing ever. Oh, man, Team of Destiny 2026. We could talk about that consistently, but this is 2027. And these teams are trying to flip the script on the Knicks. So we don't need to be as arrogant and cocky and think that we don't need to sign a player like a DeMar or even a LeBron. Because everyone around you in the Eastern Conference has gotten better. The only team to me that really two teams, Charlotte Hornets and the Boston Celtics, to me. Because of the trades they made, I feel like they got the lesser players in the deal. But every other team in the East, it's hard to say that they didn't make improvements. Just go down the entire Eastern Conference. And really quickly, I want to take a look at the Detroit Pistons money right now, because they still didn't pay Duren yet, right? So Duren is a big, I'm not sure what's going on with the Duren situation. They hope to re-sign him, and at this point, I don't even think there's another market for Duren to go to. And if it is, it's a place that we're not even thinking about. So hold on, let me just hold on. They got 15 players under contract, not counting Duren. So, okay, so look at this. So they still got $54 million in first apron space. Do y'all see that? Do you see the space the Pistons have? Oh, they can sign DeMar DeRozan. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They got plenty of space. Think about it. If you say, yo, Duren, we're going to give you $40 million, and they give this other $14 million to DeMar DeRozan, it makes sense. He's trying to supplement his income. DeMar DeRozan to the Pistons is a reality, y'all. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not spooky in the woods, but it is a little concerning. They got a nice team, bro. You can say what you want. Paul Reed, they still got Paul Reed. They're going to go with him as the backup center. They got Collins, who could play a little five. You might say, damn, they got a lot of guards. They got Tulu Smith. He's also a taller guy. Javante, not Green. The other guy. They got some. Yeah, I'm just looking at their team. Hey, y'all, they got some hoopers on their team, bro. And they got Isaiah Joe. They got shooting. They got defense. I don't know, y'all. Y'all got to let me know what you guys think about DeMar DeRozan potentially going to the Detroit Pistons. You know, I don't want him to come to New York. Okay. You know he's going to go somewhere, right? And he's going to go somewhere where they actually could play. He's not going to go to the Brooklyn Nets, even though that would be an option. the amount of money the Brooklyn Nets have. Hold on, I'm going to tell you right now how much money Brooklyn got. Oh, my God. Man, Brooklyn got like, well, they still got the mid-level exception, so they could give him the $15 million. Or would that be the cap room exception? No. It wouldn't be it would be the mid-level. No, I'm wrong. They signed Wagner. No. The Nets wouldn't be able to do it. They use their exception on Wagner because Wagner's money doesn't count towards the books yet. But there's teams that he can go to, bro. All right. Smash that like button if you hadn't smashed it already. I do appreciate you guys. I know I had to trigger you guys. Take a peek in the live chat. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. We sleeping on the Pistons. Okay. All right. Yeah, not triggered about this. Hey, salute to the chat. By the way, subscribe if you're not subscribed. This is my birthday weekend. We having fun. Talking basketball, man. I'm here every day talking basketball, bro. All year long, summer, winter. All right. I think, you know what I think, y'all? I think we underestimated our opponents. I don't think that that's a good strategy to have in the season. Oh, we just better than everybody. I think that that's just not a wise thought process. You know, I'm looking at stylistic matchups. The reason why the Spurs don't scare me, I mean, they added Tobias Harris. You know, are you guys scared of Tobias Harris? And they still are relying on a lot of young players. You know, I don't think that you can have championship success by relying on a lot of younger players. It's one thing to have a Wemby and a Harper, right, who are phenoms. But when your whole team is just young guys in key positions who don't have experience, it's going to be hard to win a championship. You know, they'll be a little bit more seasoned, but I don't think they're going to go as far. And I think the Western Conference has gotten better. You know, you got a team like the Lakers. You got teams that have made improvements to their team. And, you know, yeah, we got the same team, y'all. Now, could they get better in terms of chemistry? That's cool. But at the end of the day, Brunson is Brunson. You know, Towns is Towns, right? I think OG can get a little better. But, you know, I need a splash, bro. And DeMar DeRozan would be a perfect splash. Now, I want to get to LeBron. All right, we're going to listen to some audio as well from LeBron James. I think I've come to the conclusion, two things about LeBron James. It's one, he doesn't like the Knicks, but he respects the Knicks. But he doesn't like the Knicks. And now he's marveling at beating the Knicks. He's looking at that as his challenge. This is what I'm getting from LeBron James, and I'm going to explain why. LeBron seems to have the Knicks as a target. Two, he wants to come to the Knicks. He wants to be down, goddammit. Those are the two alternatives with LeBron James. I'm leaning more closer to the premier. He respects the Knicks, right? He knows what the Knicks are capable of. But at the same time, he just wants to beat us. And he thinks that he can beat us. He's been studying the New York Knicks, LeBron James. And hold on, I'm going to play the audio so we can listen to it together. All right? To hear what he had to say. I'm trying to think where the hell he was at. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think where the hell he was at. I don't remember where he was at. Was it? Oh, yeah, he was at Fanatics Fest. Okay. So yeah, this was Fanatics Fest with LeBron. All right. Let me play the audio so we can listen to it together. Then I'm gonna get to the phone line. 646-995-8389.
I saw from the I piggyback exactly what you just said, Reese. Like the biggest take that I saw from the Knicks team of last year to this championship team, I think they just diversified their offensive portfolio. You know, it was a lot of, you know, Jalen Brunson pick and rolls, a bunch of Jalen Brunson pick and rolls last year, and it allowed the defense to kind of just key in on him. I think when Mike Brown bought in.
So he's saying that, hopefully you guys can hear that clearly. So LeBron is saying that the difference between last year's team and this year's team is that they're using a Cat as a hub, right? But here's the thing too, right? Cat wasn't the hub every game. That's another like misconception. Like Cat was just the hub down the stretch. No, what made us dangerous was one game Cat could be the hub. The next game OG gets 30 points. Like literally our key strength is our ability to adjust. That is the key difference for the Knicks. So yes, in games 4, 5, and 6, 4, 5, and 6 in Atlanta, Cat was the hub. Against the 76ers, but for the most part, Cat had time at the hub. Against Cleveland, we had to adjust because Cat didn't work as the hub against Cleveland. And the same thing with San Antonio. But LeBron, because this is not the first time I heard him say this, he also was talking about the Knicks on his podcast. And so I believe that LeBron is dissecting what's going on in New York because I think he wants to take on that challenge. I think he's looking at the Knicks like, that's a snack. Hold on, I'm going to play it.
You know, Jalen Brunson pick and rolls, a bunch of Jalen Brunson pick and rolls last year, and it allowed the defense to kind of just key in on him. I think when Mike Brown bought in, he brought in like the little pinch post, getting the ball to Karl Anthony Towns at the pinch post area or at the top of the key and let him be in a hub. And yes, at the end of the day, it would still get to Jalen Brunson, but it didn't allow you to just sit on one action. I think.
Now, I do agree with the Knicks doing a better job throughout the playoffs of making Jalen Brunson someone who giving him more options so that way he doesn't have to do all the dribble. Because if Jalen Brunson has to do the dribble, then that means that all we got to do is just guard him 94 feet. Because he has to make the plays and bring up the ball. See, so with Towns being the hub, now Brunson doesn't have to take on that burden. So I hear what LeBron's saying there.
And yes, at the end of the day, it would still get to Jalen Brunson, but it didn't allow you to just sit on one action. And I think that's what helped them a lot. I look at a stat right here. They had the highest playoff point differential of all time, over 14.5 points, which is insane.
Hey, we got to stop there. Salute to the goddamn New York Knicks. The highest point differential in NBA history. We are one of the best teams in history. There's only one team that I might be like, okay, you might have a point. And that's that Golden State team. We are the best, dog. We are the best. We are the best, bro. Michael Jordan's Bulls did not get an ESPY. Sorry. It is what it is. We swept all of the awards for a reason because the world hadn't seen what we'd done before. Total domination. So, like, when LeBron talks saying that, to me, is like, okay, that's where I kind of get like, oh, maybe he's in awe of the Knicks and maybe he wants to be a part of that. You know? I don't know, but I just got the feeling that, you know, maybe he just wants to experience some of that New York Knicks magic.
And we said, Cat, you know, we know the glue guys like Alvarado and Josh Hart and things of that nature, and Mikal Bridges, but obviously the unsung hero of the whole finals run was OG Anunoby.
Hey, man, salute to that. So look, with LeBron saying all of those things, you don't think that if LeBron came on a veteran minimum, now here I may trigger some of y'all. You don't think that if LeBron came on a veteran minimum, he wouldn't know his role based on everything that he just said? You don't think that LeBron would figure it out like, yo, man, Brunson is the man. I got to come in and fill a role. I got to be the hub and take the pressure off of Cat. You don't think LeBron would come to New York with that mentality? Clearly, LeBron was studying the Knicks, boy. Studying the Knicks. And I think that he has a target on our back. But everything he said was 100%. I have no rebuttal to what anything LeBron said. I thought he eloquently expressed the Knicks' success in the playoffs this past playoffs. He knows what we're capable of. And I want to know from you, do you think LeBron wants a piece of it or he wants to beef with it? Which one is it? Does he want a piece of that New York glory or does he want to beef with it? But I hope this conversation here can get in your minds that LeBron coming to New York, if he were to come, my saying is, I don't think he's coming. But the thought process that LeBron comes, he doesn't know his role, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm just saying. Does he want to beef with it? Or does he want a piece of it? What say you? 646-995-8389. Call up. Voice your opinion. We still cooking with hot grease. If I miss your call, I will call you back. If I miss your call, I will call you back. I see some of you guys asking what's beef. I'm saying if he wants to go to a team to beat us, if he wants to go to the Pistons, if he wants to go to the Raptors, if he wants to go to the Heat, if he wants to go to the 76ers to beat us, that's what I'm asking. Because he knows how great we are. He knows all the records that we broke. I'm asking you, do you believe that LeBron James wants to be a part of it or he wants to beat us? Because there's definitely a target on our backs from LeBron James. And he has been studying the New York Knicks. So call up and let me know your thoughts. 646-995-8389. Thought I was clear when I said, does he want to beef with it? But, maybe that's just too hip-hop for some people. See if my man June is available for the call. If I miss your call, I am calling back. Continue to smash that like button if you didn't smash that like button as well.
Hey, yo.
What's good? What's good, family?
What's good, Karan?
Man, hopefully you protected yourself from the crazy air
I'm out here
chemicals.
working, man. I'm out here working
Oh,
right now
damn.
as we speaking. And I feel a little,
Damn.
maybe I got a little high off these chemicals because
Damn.
I got something to say. But let's
go.
You asked a lot of questions, man. Can you hit me with one in particular? Which one?
All right. Why is Drummond not good enough?
I'm glad you went there. So it's not that he's not good enough, but it's that he's not gonna really fit the role of a backup center for the Knicks, for the simple fact that we don't have the pressure on the defensive pressure at the rim from our starter, and you would hope that the guy who comes in gives you a little bit of difference, maybe a little bit more defensive intensity. And I think that Cat is actually the better defender. He's getting credit for being the better defender, especially as of late. So what we would need is we need some defensive pressure at the rim. And, it's just he doesn't really provide that, Andre Drummond. We're lacking that defensive pressure at the rim. So in this sense, why is he not enough? Because what we need from our backup center, because of our starting center's lack of, we're not getting from our backup center. Simple answer.
Okay, Cat was one of the best defenders, especially in the paint last season.
But
that's without Mitch.
Yeah, but we're not talking about blocks, though.
No. We're talking about effectiveness of defending the paint.
No,
Karl
I get
Anthony
that.
Towns was one of the best last season.
I get
when
that.
you say that he doesn't do it, I disagree with that. But I hear you. Go ahead.
Well, I didn't mean that. So the defensive pressure at the rim in the sense of the blocks, obviously for his numbers to be that good is because people are still challenging him. He's not scaring anybody. And that's the thing. So he's answering the call because he's doing well with the offense coming in. He's been answering the call. But is it something that I necessarily think he's changed the leap on? Like, this is Cat moving forward all the time. We're going to consistently get that. I don't. He just started doing it, and he's still going to revert to old ways at time. And that's okay because everybody will. But we're going to need someone that has that mindset to come in with that exact mindset, and perhaps only that at times in the game. So it doesn't mean that it
so
doesn't
you want
mean
Mitchell Robinson. Okay.
No, remember what we talked about with Mitch. You know who you're talking to. I'm not a Mitch guy. It's not that I want Mitch. Like, I want someone to rebound and put the defensive pressure on the rim, and it doesn't have to be Mitch, and it doesn't have to be someone who did it to the extent and the powers that Mitch did it, because obviously where Mitch lacks, we're also going to be getting some of that from this center too. So I don't necessarily want, it doesn't have to be Mitch.
Okay.
But I do need someone that will put defensive pressure at the rim way more than the fear that Karl Anthony might invoke in other people, as well as whatever it is that Andre Drummond, as it stands right now, gives us. Now, I'm not saying
In closing, you're saying Leon Rose made a mistake.
No.
He shouldn't have signed Drummond. He should have signed somebody else.
What I'm telling you,
I hate to break it to you, but Drummond is the backup center.
All right, what I'm telling you is that this is all math, and I never even did calculus, family. So what am I talking about? I know algebra. I know all these other things. Leon Rose knows the extended math. My man is coming up with his own formulas. He got big whiteboard. It says X plus 9 equals Z. So I don't understand that math. With respect to the math that I understand, I would say we still need a move, but I'm trusting his math, as always, like I told you.
That's fair. I appreciate that, man.
I
appreciate that, man. Great call, my brother.
Peace.
All right. Great call and good answer. Defense. He brings rebounding, but I know a lot of y'all gonna say defense, but I don't know. I don't believe defense is an island. I think that you have to defend as a unit. What made Mitch great is the fact that the Knicks also are great defensively. Everyone plays a role. It makes everyone's life easier when we all can defend at a high level. So I say that to say that I think Drummond will benefit from being around a whole bunch of defensive guys Like we literally could put a lineup out there where everyone can defend their position. So if everyone can defend their position, then you don't really have to worry about Drummond's prowess individually as a shot blocker. As long as he can hold his own on the glass and contest, buckets at the rim, and maybe not to the level of Mitch, I think we're fine. I think it's schemes. I think it's a lot of team stuff that goes more into defense than just having the one guy who wreaks havoc. Now, yes, you have freaks of nature like Wemby, who, has a great impact on the game. I'm not trying to take away from Mitch or Wemby's, level of defensive on the individual side. However, what I'm saying is that I think that team defense is going to get it done. And I don't see nothing really changing with our defense. Like, we had the best paint defense in basketball. That's not just because Mitchell Robinson was on the floor. Because in the playoffs, Mitchell Robinson played less minutes and our paint defense got even better in the playoffs with Mitch playing less minutes, with Towns starting as the center. So I think we're going to be all right. What do you guys think? 646-995-8389. Call up. If I miss your call, I will do callbacks. This is the Blue and Orange Brunch, and it's my birthday weekend, so we celebrate. We having a good time. See if Mike is there. Uh-oh.
Hey.
What's going on, Mike? I'm not sure if I triggered you, but we're going to find out.
Well, my thing is, LeBron knows us. LeBron,
yes, he does.
I am not a LeBron fan, but there's one thing I could never take away from him. LeBron has the intellect to know where he can benefit and where he won't benefit.
Good point.
And he could, right now, he has set himself up, like you said, to take two options. He could either target us or he could be with us. But I love that you played the audio of LeBron, because that showed the Knicks fans, because I love what you said the other day, over fanning and being arrogant to believe you don't need to address issues that we have, because we have them. Do you know, Karan, we are the only team in the East that have not addressed our issues. You said everybody else got better. What have the Knicks addressed that was following them last year? LeBron knows it. He just said it. You gave Cat the ball, and sometimes Brunson was off the ball.
Right.
And we won by the 14-point differential. But against the Spurs, it was no 14-point differential. Why was that? Because we couldn't keep Cat on the ball, and those monsters they had in the backcourt picked up JB 94 feet. That ended that 14-point differential. And
100%.
that's what saved us, was sometimes Bridges came to life, and sometimes Josh Hart did their things. But LeBron is that piece. He knows he's the piece. If you had a LeBron,
I like that. Hey, you cook it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's fine.
If we had LeBron to dump it down into in the middle with the intellect, they double or triple team LeBron, he kick it back out to Cat.
Oh, they can't double LeBron. They couldn't double him. You know that.
They'll try to stop him some kind of way.
What?
And guess what happens? That opens up Brunson off the ball, Cat, and OG. You can't be stopped with that. You cannot stop. If LeBron was here, that's virtually unstoppable. Then you turn around, and I'd like to say, remember you said Cam Thomas? Oh,
yes,
Cam Thomas?
I did.
Cam Thomas is not signed. What if
Nope.
JB had a Cam Thomas in the backcourt alongside of him? Who's going to stop? Everybody's building up their backcourt. Who's going to stop JB and Cam Thomas with also a power forward like LeBron in that hole. Who's going to stop that with what we already have? That's all I ever was saying before. We got to address our shortcomings. I don't care about what anybody else does, as long as we do it. That's it. You got Thomas Sorber, OKC. What are they going to do? I mean, everybody says about Khalil Ware every day. I know that's almost, we think it's impossible, but Leon Rose is being very quiet. And I'm getting back to Leon Rose. He knows one thing about that young man. He knows if he did make a misstep, how to clean it up. Leon is quiet because he's going to clean up something. He's going to surprise somebody.
Oh, yeah, he's going to surprise. Yo, we're going to be surprised, Mike, man. I appreciate you, man. Great call. I love the insight. Hey, that was fire.
Yeah, hey, you're the one, Teron. You keep bringing up these subjects that need to be broached. And I think you need a direct connect, if you don't already have it, to the Knicks organization, because they need somebody's input with the hand on the grassroots. And you definitely have that, brother.
Hey, thank you, man. That's what we're working on, man. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
All right. Big time salute. Hey, that was a great call. That was a great call. He spoke from the side of what the other, I gave you two alternatives, you know, and I played the audio to show you that LeBron knows the game of basketball. And he is intrigued by what the Knicks were able to do. So two things come. It's either he's like, man, I want to be a part of that. Or I know how to stop that. Or I think I can stop that. Or I want to challenge myself against that. So I'm going to go right to the East to their ops. So that way I could be on the front lines against the New York Knicks. But I also played it to show you guys that LeBron would know his role. See, I disagree completely that LeBron comes and he messes up the chemistry and he's going to be this big, bold guy. Listen, dog, when you're on a veteran minimum, you don't hold no weight. You hold it. See, the league is about the brag. When they play you the bag, when they pay you that bag, that means that you have say in the organization. You getting $57 million, you get $57 million worth of authority. If you come on a team as a veteran minimum, dude, you're at the bottom of the totem pole. But yes, because he's LeBron, he'll start. But at the same time, it's a different mentality coming in on a veteran minimum. See, it's a business to basketball that goes beyond what fans think it is, because we're just fanning out. We just like players. We don't like players. We wish we could get Khalil Ware and all these things. Khalil Ware sounds hot. I severely doubt that you're going to get Khalil. If we can't get LeBron, then you can't get Khalil Ware. How about that? How about that? If we can't get LeBron, you can't get Khalil Ware, because it just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would the Milwaukee Bucks trade Giannis for Khalil Ware and then send them to the Knicks? Because I'm going to use the same argument to all of you people that used to get on me about Giannis. Well, another team could offer him a better package. I could get 3 first-round picks possibly for Khalil Ware. Why would I want your 20, 30 picks? I could get me a pick for next year. I can go to the Memphis Grizzlies and get a next year pick that's going to be a bad pick. I could go anywhere that has a better package than what the Knicks can offer. But we're so nicked out that we can't really be objective. But that's why you're here. I am the objective fan. So you telling me, no, I can't get LeBron, well, then you can't get Khalil Ware. It just never made sense to me. I don't see why they would trade him. It just doesn't make sense. Oh man, so we could get Deuce McBride. For what? To do what? They already got Gary Trent Jr. They got Ryan Rollins. They don't need Deuce McBride, bro. They don't need Deuce McBride. Come on. Like, we got to stop. 646-995-8389. Call up. Voice your opinion. And yo, by the way, I got a Khalil Ware video that I'm dropping too. I'm going to drop that tomorrow. Let's see if they answer. This is a first-time caller. All right, call back. If you want to talk, call me back. All right, it's a different area code too. I hope it's a op. I'm dying to talk to one of our ops. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. What's good, Rock?
It was good, Kay.
Nothing much, man. I'm not sure where you want to go. I have an idea where you want to go, but curious to see where you want to go.
Yeah, you got so many topics today, boiling. I don't know which way to go, and I'm not an unlimited member, so I gotta pick and choose carefully. If you can give me one.
LeBron. LeBron. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not
Let's
a
go.
fan of the man, right?
I know. But you heard the speech, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm wondering though, does New York intimidate LeBron? That's why he's not choosing.
Possibly.
That's why he won't come here. New York is bigger than everybody's mind. You got to remember, LeBron has a fan base. LeBron
He does.
will be hated by many if he come to New York now.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's a fact.
by all those Cleveland guys and by the rest of the East, why he choose New York? They're the champions already. He's never, but in his defense, he's never been loved by a fan base like New York. It's like Giannis said, they have like a soccer mentality. And I was looking
That's a fact.
I was looking at, and when you're a foreigner, like Luka, like Giannis, you crave that. I kind of felt bad looking at the press conference for Giannis going to Miami. He seemed to be ingratiated and happy, but I know he wouldn't have he would have been twice as joyous coming to New York.
What?
So I felt bad for him in that sense. And I wanted him to be in New York. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that because Giannis in New York would be bigger than Broadway, bro. And
What?
I can't imagine. And then, like I said before, he would bring out the most in Cat. And
100%.
And you think you saw something from David Robinson and Tim Hardaway? It would be better with those two. But let me cut that off. But LeBron would fit good in New York, but New York might be too big for LeBron. It's going to cause people to hate him, but he should want to receive that adulation that our current staff is receiving.
Good point.
You would think. But
you would think.
Yeah, you would think, and he should want to experience in New York. But I don't know, man. But I have to admit, he would fit in seamlessly.
Okay, that's all. Listen, that's all. I know it took a lot for you to get there.
It sure did,
but
man.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Just a fair, it makes sense, but it's not going to happen, right? But it makes sense.
Two things I know is not going to happen: LeBron coming to New York, and Kawhi coming to New York.
Kawhi?
Kawhi is just too shy. He don't want the spotlight.
Hell no.
Yeah,
could you imagine though, Kawhi though? Like Kawhi in New York would be that's a cheat code.
Yeah,
that's a cheat code. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was to me that would be the best fit. And then secondly, DeRozan, then third LeBron.
Yeah, and then look, you get Kawhi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's like KD. That would be our KD moment.
Mm-hmm.
When KD went to the Warriors, Kawhi comes to the Knicks.
And that's another thing. LeBron don't want to be looked at as punking out, because I remember Stephen A was calling out KD when he went to the Warriors, saying that's a weak move.
That's true.
But will anybody else say it verbally out their mouth? They'll be feeling it, but saying it verbally is another thing, because Stephen A's not going to say it because he wants LeBron here. He's not going to physically say it out of his mouth.
Of course, he's not going to say. That's when the bias Stephen A comes out, man. But I appreciate you, Rock. Big time salute.
Yep.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. If LeBron come to the Knicks, boy, I'm gonna argue that he's the GOAT. I'm keeping it real. I'm gonna argue that's how hard I'm going. If he come to New York, LeBron, you the GOAT. I don't even like that bald-headed guy anyway. Come to the Knicks, man. You the GOAT. Because we know we win the championship with LeBron. Hey, yo, Sean, I know you triggered, dog. I might as well just play I'll play the soundbite for you, Sean.
What you
Let's
say?
go. I said I
But
know
you,
you triggered, so I just played it for you because I knew you was triggered. But where
oh
we going, my
man,
brother?
see, you trying to start something, bro? You trying to start
I
something,
did. I
bro?
told you. I said it's either the Rosen or one of them gonna hit you. I just knew one of them was gonna hit
And
you. But go
and
ahead.
and actually, it was both of them because Karan, bro. And look, I'm glad you're a content creator, a real great one at that. Because your GM skills, I'm a little shaky on it, just a little bit, just a little bit. First of all, first of all, bro, I
What's up?
understand LeBron's greatness. I'm not sitting here and denying that.
Of
But all
course,
the
of course.
shenanigans and all of that come with him is what I don't want. Literally.
Mm.
Silver just said this last night. He's waiting on LeBron to finish the schedule. Are we serious here? We waiting on a player to finish the schedule? Are we serious? Like, come on now. This guy holds that much weight and wants all that
He
clout and
does.
everything.
He
Like, come on,
does.
man. That's just BS, bro. That's just BS, bro. First of all, I don't even think LeBron. He doesn't want to come here. First of all, he already had 3 moments where he could have came here and he did it. All right, just
But
want
the
to say
moment
that.
is now. This is not the best moment.
But Karan, though, in the beginning when he opted out of his contract from the Lakers, the first 2 teams that he was thinking of and was talking about was the Warriors and Cleveland. Now all of a sudden, the Knicks won a championship. He wants to come here. No, save that shenanigans for somebody else. We don't have time for that. We have time to win another championship. Not have time to wait on a 42-year-old to make a decision on what to do. I'm just not understanding that. That's just me.
He's one of the greatest ever, man. Come on, dog.
I,
He's
I
one of the goats.
I'm not denying that, Karan, but this team won with chemistry, camaraderie, and everything. I don't feel like you placing Josh Hart on the bench for LeBron is going to automatically guarantee us a ring. That's what y'all failing to realize. Y'all thinking you putting LeBron in the starting 5 is going to guarantee us a ring. That doesn't happen. We have to still play the 82 games and the 16 games in the playoffs. That's just what I'm saying. On the DeMar
Yeah,
situation,
you might want to call
what?
back because I'm gonna respond to that when you get off.
I
Write that down.
okay. Look, I'm okay. Real quick, the
Go ahead.
DeRozan one. I just think DeRozan is by his money, man. Let him go to Detroit. They need a veteran scorer over there, anyways. I don't think he's gonna come here and want to sit on the bench because he's not starting. I don't see that happening. He's coming
10
here to start
seconds.
over who?
The guy who can't
Hello?
guard him. The
Huh?
guy who can't guard him. The guy who can't guard him.
Wow, we gonna take Josh Hart out the starting lineup
The guy who said the guy who said it on his own podcast. I can't guard that man. He said that.
yes, that was just being respectful to one of the good basketball players, not to actually come to my team and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sit on the bench for this guy. Come on now, he doesn't even shoot the 3, and that's what our scheme is about. I'm just not understanding. Yes, we play
So we
team
couldn't
ball.
put him
Yes,
in the cat. We couldn't put him in the cat hub.
okay, aren't we also looking for a backup 4 that's big, not small? So why would we want
I
DeMar to
take
be
the
the backup
Rosen.
4?
I'm sorry. I take him. I put him right in that hub. He gonna cook anybody.
Man,
You can't guard him, dog.
okay.
Put him right in the hub. He gonna get buckets or he gonna get double, and then he gonna be passing the ball. He averages like 4 assists a game. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna just say
Just
this
saying.
and I'm out. I'm gonna just say these 2 things and I'm out of here. Drummond availability was way better than Mitch, so I'm already good on Drummond. I like Drummond and I think
Okay.
he's very serviceable. All right.
Right.
So
Right.
I think that's good. Next thing,
Okay.
LeBron is not coming here. Let's get that in our head, please. Thank you. Appreciate you, Karan. Blessings to everybody and salute to the chat. I'm out.
All right. Salute to my man Sean. Hey man, I love talking basketball, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. He said LeBron it does not guarantee a championship. Well, first off, do you think we're gonna win a championship again? That's the first question, because if you think we're gonna win the championship without LeBron, how don't we win the championship with LeBron? See, that part right there, I don't know about that. LeBron would make us better, Sean. To all the non-LeBron people. LeBron would make us better, bro. He rebounds the ball very well. He still gets good amount of assists. He worked on his jumper. He could be a corner boy if you need him. He could be in the hub. He could be anywhere. There's no spot on the floor that LeBron can't be. Another thing, Sean, now OG goes to the 3. Didn't we always want OG to be the 3? Now OG goes to the 3, his rightful position. And I played the clip to show you that LeBron understands the dynamics of the Knicks. And in his mind, if he decided to come here, that means he would know how he would fit in the system, or he would have an idea as to how he would fit in the system. He also gave a salute to Mike Brown, who a lot of people think, oh, he wouldn't want to play for Mike Brown, but he saluted Mike Brown. He didn't have to salute Mike Brown in that. He could have just kept it on the players. But the bottom line is, I'm not saying LeBron's coming to the Knicks. I don't know what the hell he's going to do. More than likely, he's not coming to the Knicks. But does that mean that I don't want him? The same way you want Khalil Ware, and I'm here to tell you that Khalil Ware is not coming to the Knicks. I hate to burst your little bubbles. He's not coming. Because that's all I see on social media now, everywhere. Khalil Ware. Khalil in the YouTube comments on my channel. Khalil Ware. Every day is Khalil Ware. We need to trade for Khalil Ware, like it's that simple. You couldn't even get Eves Missy. Hold on. You couldn't even get Eves Missy. You want me to believe that you're going to get Khalil Ware from a team that traded Giannis for Khalil Ware. We got to stop, y'all. Hey, guys, we got to stop. By the way, you didn't know the 82 Nights is out. The New York edition is available for pre-order. I do have the link in the description and in the chat. If you're interested right now for a limited time, we do have free shipping. So all you have to do is hit the linktree/TheObjectiveFan. Order your New York edition to the 82 Night series now, right before and it'll arrive to your door right before the season begins. All right, capture the moments. Last year I said, you never know, this could be the year. And the same thing applies to this year. And this year will be even more special because it will be the first time in Knicks history and in 10 years that a team in the NBA has won back-to-back championships. If you do want to take a look at this, once again, the link is in the chat and in the description. All right. 646-995-8389. You can call up if you want to talk some hoops. If you want to talk some basketball. Somebody getting promoted in the Lakers organization. What happened to the Jonathan Kuminga trade? They said they were pausing that. Curious to know what's up with that. I don't know. 646-995-8389. If you don't know, it's my birthday weekend. And yeah, we turn it up. We having fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Just having a good time. It's been a minute since I just had a good time with family. So that's what I plan on doing this weekend. Trying to think. Yeah, I said what I said about LeBron. Trying to think if I should get into another topic. I should. I want to talk about the Jordan Atkins kid really quickly. Ooh, wait, hold on. No. I'm going to have to save Jordan. I got to talk about Jalen Brunson. All right, Jalen Brunson, he spoke at the WSJ event. And there's two things that stood out to me the most from that. So the first thing I want to talk about is Jalen Brunson business. I keep saying this, and y'all got to remember I said it first. Jalen Brunson's going to be a billionaire. He's going to be a billionaire. Not from NBA salaries alone, but in his life, because of who he is as a person. He has the Mamba mentality. He's a superstar. He has the personality. Mainstream media loves him. Old media loves him. He's the darling of today. This is why I argue that he's the face of the NBA. but and the best player in the NBA. But they love him. Jalen Brunson can't do any wrong. Literally. I call him Master Miyagi. But he was asked an interesting question because he sat on the panel at the WSJ event alongside the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, talking about big business. This is who he's having conversations with, and it's levels to the conversation, right? I like to have leveled conversation. I like to talk to people who have done certain things because they have a certain level of viewpoint that, that's where I'm trying to be in my conversation. So him sitting down with the CEO of JB Morgan Chase having this conversation, I think that is fire, man. So there's a lot that came from this. I'm not going to highlight everything, but this is the one thing I wanted to talk about, right? So appearing on stage at the WSJ, columnist Jason Gay and JP Morgan Wealth Management CEO Christian Lamaku, hopefully I said that right, Brunson is part of the JP Morgan Chase Athlete Council. So look at the moves that he's already aligned with them. Do you see that? He explained that he has been diligent in saving his earnings, even still calling his parents before major financial decisions. This guy is a phenom, dog. This guy has what it takes to be a billionaire athlete, former athlete. And I am excited to see what Jalen Brunson does for the future. He, to me, is the only Knick, maybe Josh Hart, that I feel like will have the opportunity to retire as a Knick, which is a major accomplishment. This guy is getting a little bit more beyond basketball. We're talking about the business of basketball. Jalen Brunson is a businessman and a business man. Salute the Hove. Salute that all y'all who also went to Yankee Stadium. I wish I would have got a chance to go to that. Whole nother topic. Anyway, bottom line, he added that the endorsement deals have been great, and he's now looking at longer term commitments with more upside. This is what Brunson had to say. At this point now, I'm going forward. I am looking at equity deals. I am looking to further my business outside of basketball, prepare life after basketball. How many players are actually doing it? How many players are actually preparing themselves for life after the game? That right there is hella important because you're not going to play the game forever. And though you love the game, it's a business. I'm also sharing this to let you guys know. And salute to Ty, my man Ty. Ty from LI said something that was so profound. He said that when Jalen Brunson signed his first deal, he wasn't a star. Even though I gave him pushback on that, but here's the difference. The difference is now when you're asking him about $400 million and the sacrifice, now he's a superstar now. He's one of them guys. He's telling you what he's looking for. I'm looking for equity deals. I'm looking to further my business outside of basketball and prepare for life after basketball. So I can't continue to take short checks. It's not going to help me get closer to my goal. But here is where I think the billions and multiple billions could possibly come in. Gay also asked whether sports ownership was something that interested him to pursue someday, to which Brunson replied, "It does. I haven't truly sat down and thought about it yet. it has an appeal for sure. So Jalen Brunson, y'all, listen, he's not retiring to go coach the Knicks. He's retiring to go own the Knicks. And I'm not saying Dolan's going to sell. I'm just saying the mentality that Brunson has. He has a business mind state. We don't know that because we only give a damn about basketball, which is fine because we're fans. We're not the fans of the business. We're fans of the basketball game. That's it. All this business stuff has nothing to do with basketball in terms of just being a pure basketball fan. But when you want to talk about basketball and the business of basketball, this is a major component to it. He's not trying to be Coach Brunson. He wants to own the team. And that is that mentality that I'm trying to tell you that Brunson has. And I truly believe that nothing will stop him from becoming a billionaire. 646-995-8389. If you want to talk about this, you can. All right. Jalen Brunson, the businessman, the boss. All right. And we spoke about this before in this show when he was promoting or when they announced that he would be a part of this panel. We spoke about it and we was like, man, salute to Brunson. And I even said it then. I said, this brother right here, Jalen Brunson, will be a billionaire. He's sitting down with JP Morgan CEOs. He already does business with the with JP Morgan on the sports side.
What's up, Karan?
Hey, what's good, Rodney? How you feeling, my brother?
I'm good. Happy Born Day.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. It's my birthday, man. We still celebrating, dog.
That's what's up.
Where we going? Where we going, man? A lot of topics.
What you got for me?
Man, I mean, we got LeBron. It's either he wants to be with us or beef with us.
Talk about LeBron. But the time is now, like you said. But I don't, I don't want to talk about him.
Well, we got DeMar DeRozan to the Pistons.
Talk about DeRozan. That's where he going? Because if he going to the Pistons, that's good. I don't want to talk about him coming to New York.
Okay. So you're not concerned if he goes to the Pistons?
Oh, no.
You don't think that's... Oh, okay.
That's lightweight. He's not going to change it. He's not going to change the dynamics of that team, bro. They suck.
The Pistons suck?
They got no identity, bro. They don't know what they want to be right now. Until they figure out what they want to be, defensive, offensive, whatever, they're not going to beat us. So getting DeMar DeRozan, that don't have me shook, B. We got the best starting five in the NBA.
You don't think that can change with another team making another move?
No.
To shift the entire landscape of the NBA?
Bruh,
it's just automatic that we got the best team?
Okay, you know what? Instead of us beating them in 5, we'll beat them in 6. Okay, that's what you want me to say,
okay.
Bro?
All right.
I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody beating us until they beat us. Simple as that, bro.
No, that's fine. But at the end of the day, can we acknowledge that other teams have gotten better in the East?
They might have gotten better, bro, but it still doesn't change the dynamics of the team.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Seriously. You know what I'm saying? How many times have you seen a team get better and in actual fact, they don't get better? You know what I'm saying? Philly was supposed to be better with Paul George. What happened?
I never thought that. I never was sold on Philly.
But you just said, you know what I'm saying? They got better. Regardless to how you felt, they got better. Right or wrong?
Philly got better when?
when they acquired Paul George. Hey,
they were a 7th seed.
Whatever you feel about Paul George, when Philly first got him, they was supposed to be a contender.
I never believed that.
Well, but that's what the sports people was talking, bro.
10 seconds.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think with Jaylen Brown they're not better? So they got Jaylen Brown,
Yeah, they
Finals
got
MVP. It does nothing for them.
they got better, but is it going to change the dynamics of that team? Does that make them a championship team? Does that make them on paper? Yeah, they got better. You know what I'm saying? But have they
Okay,
played one game together with Jaylen Brown? How is he going to fit into that system? You know what I'm saying?
that's a question mark. That's a mystery. That is a
Right.
mystery.
It's a mystery. So you shaking up so we changed our coach. We didn't change our team. And he took us to another level. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's not like we changing the core of our team.
Okay.
You know, now
Okay.
Jaylen Brown has to come in. He played one way in Philadelphia, you know, in Boston. How you know he's going to play that way in Philadelphia?
I don't know what the hell the Sixers are going to do, but
Right.
I
It's
do
a
know
whole nother
that
system.
I would
Even though
say,
it's basketball.
yeah, I would say they improved though, but I don't know if that means going from 7 to 5 or 7 to 1. I don't know. You know, they could go from
Right.
7 to 6, right?
They could go from 7 to 10.
I don't know
They
about
could
that, but
they
possibly, yeah, no.
and
They
possibly
got.
they could take a step
Now
backwards.
you're
This
right.
is what I'm
You're right,
saying, bro.
Rodney. You're right. Right. But the Knicks could also go from champions to first round exits. Just saying.
Exactly, bro. But
Okay.
hey, until then,
We don't
ain't
expect it to
nobody
happen.
better than us. Until then, ain't nobody better than us.
All right, Rodney, man. Great call, my brother. I love
All
it.
right, bro.
Salute. Hey, my man Rodney was like, I don't want to hear none of that. Yo, no, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel. Right now, as it stands, I don't see nobody in the East rocking with us. I do think LeBron on Philly is a concern. I'm not saying they're gonna beat us, but you get rid of Embiid and you sign LeBron, and now you got LeBron, Brown, Maxey, VJ. That sounds a lot more formidable to me. And I wouldn't look at them like they would be slouches just because, oh, it's Philly. Remember, they looked at us like, oh, it's the Knicks. They ain't winning 53 yet. Remember that. So we shouldn't just underestimate teams because we nicked out. It's okay to be nicked out. I'm nicked out. Trust me, I let the haters know every day. We the champs, goddammit. But we also got to understand that other teams can get better, bro. And we're coming back with the same exact team right now. I think Leon's going to do something. I think a splash is coming, whether it be midseason or signing. I think it's going to be something y'all didn't expect, and y'all going to like it. And I think that will keep us at the top, you know. But I'm not saying, I'm not under the impression that you say, let's sign Jack Cahill or Tyler Nickel to the final spot, and then we just go into the season. I think you might need a little bit more than that. But that's just me. I think Leon knows that as well, and Leon will do something spectacular. But it ain't a mystery that we still have that final spot. Final spot hasn't been filled. And there's names out there, so you just don't know what the Knicks meetings are, you know, what's said in the Knicks meetings. Maybe certain players' names are mentioned that you wouldn't even dream about. I don't know, but we will see. Did we get some news? Oh, no. Just the Cashapp stuff. Oh, God. I don't give a damn about the prediction of where a player is going to go. Nobody's going to know unless you know. There's no way to know that. Hey, Angie.
Hey there, Karan. What's going on?
This is going to be an interesting call. I'm curious to see where you're going to go.
Hey, I want to thank you because you hit a topic I wasn't too sure you was going to hit, but it's kind of one of my passions, and I've been talking about a particular Nick Brunson as regards to the WSJ interview he did. I thought it was excellent. Fire. You know, one of my passions, Karan, is I'm a fanatic when it comes to the Knicks, and even it's not so necessarily other teams or other sports, but I love to see athletes who are winning and preparing outside the field, outside the court,
Yes.
right? And so
Right.
to hear Brunson's interview, I've had several conversations about that with various people because I think what Brunson it shows again why he's a superstar. You know, to me,
Yep.
the superstar starts mentally, right? And so yeah, we didn't understand why he took the drop in pay because he understands finances. And the thing
Right.
is, what I want to just say is Brunson dropped so many gems in regards to what a lot of players do, like the Magic Johnsons of the world. I love just reading on. I stay on top of what Magic Johnson does, what Michael Jordan does, what Marshawn Lynch, the running back from Seattle, how he handled his finances. And I think, you know, we can't just be fans, but we got to live these principles that as we're working these entrepreneur jobs or these 9-to-5 jobs, what are we building? What are we building outside? You know, what are
Great
we
point.
owning? What are we owning, right? We shouldn't be renting all of our life. We got to find a way to, like he said,
To
equity.
own
Where
something.
do we go gain
Equity.
our equity? And this is not a rich problem. This is not just for the Brunson of the world. This is for the everyday person. These are principles we got to grab. So just thank you for hitting that, because that's one of my passions. I didn't know we would have this conversation, you know,
Nice.
on this platform. So thank you. The other thing I'm gonna hit before my time is up is DeMar. If DeMar goes to Detroit, it really doesn't bother me that much. I'm gonna tell you what really I was concerned about with DeMar, because I think DeMar has to be real strategic, and I'm really surprised he's picking Detroit, because as a previous caller said, yeah, Detroit is not a bad team, but they're still trying to figure out who they are, right? With some consistency, right? And so in terms of when it matters, not the regular season, but when it matters. And so I wanted DeMar to go back home to Toronto. I thought if Toronto added DeMar, oh, to me that's a problem.
Yeah,
That's
they
a
still in
problem.
play. They still
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
They ain't
With
going nowhere.
yeah, with Kawhi quickly,
But Kawhi
Barnes.
won't be there. Kawhi won't be there. Sorry.
Okay,
Kawhi's not
well, so that's not going to happen. But even if he goes there, I think they have enough there to add DeMar that they will be at least in the, I think, in the top 3, top 4, right? If he goes there with everything that Toronto has right now, that took Cleveland to 7 games and should have beat them, I think that's a problem. Detroit, I don't think it moves the pendulum that far, you know, to me. So hey, if he goes there, good. You know, that's
Okay.
fine. But yeah, I just wanted to just add that. But again, thank you for just bringing up that WSJ. Because again, this is
Yes.
not a Brunson thing. This is Brunson a part of a whole he's following the footprints, the breadcrumbs of the Magic Johnsons, of the
That's a
LeBron
fact.
James, you know, of like I said, Lynch, all of them, you know, even Penny, um, Penny from Orlando that played with Shaq. He's
Yep.
a great businessman. That's why he does
Yep.
what he wants to do. He coached high school. He do this. He does what he wants to do because he handled his business and he continues to do
100%.
that. So thank you for just
100%.
bringing it up. All right,
Of
smash
course.
those likes. All right,
Thank you,
be good.
Angie.
All right,
Thank
bye
you.
bye.
Hey, yo, Brunson is a phenom. I didn't even know he did all of these business things until I see it. All right, even when I said Jalen Brunson would be a billionaire, I didn't know he had all of that business stuff going on. You know, and you know, it's a really good interview if you want to check it out. The WSJ, you could go check it out. But you know, I thought that it was fire to hear Brunson talk like this, and it's a different level. He's speaking at a higher level, so that's why I respect it, you know, so much. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. What's going on, Randall?
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. We got a whole lot of topics. LeBron targeting the Knicks, DeMar DeRozan to the Pistons potentially. Jack could yield. Is he a Deuce McBride replacement? Where you want to go?
Let's go.
LeBron.
LeBron?
Yeah.
Okay. What about him? What are you thinking?
I wouldn't mind LeBron on the Knicks. I mean, if he wanted to keep his ego in check, I wouldn't mind him being here.
He will. He knows the team. You heard him.
And also, another thing, I don't want Bronny coming to the Knicks.
Now, Bronny is contracted with the Lakers. He has a guaranteed contract with the Lakers. He can't go nowhere unless the Lakers trade him.
Well, good. He can stay his ass in LA.
Okay. You wouldn't trade Pacome for Bronny?
Nah.
Okay. That was a trick question. Okay. So do you think that he's targeting us like he wants to smoke? He wants to prove himself against us? Do you think that's the case?
I don't know.
Okay. Because I'm thinking it's one of the two extremes. I'm thinking that is either he wants to join it or he wants to go to a team that he feels can counter that. You know? And so whether it be Cleveland or whoever he thinks, that'll be the decision. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know what LeBron's going to do. I know the decision's coming soon, though. You know, probably after this weekend.
So the only way we can sign LeBron is what? The mid-level exception?
Right now, we got what, 4 million? I'm gonna tell you how much we got right now. Tell you right now. I think though LeBron would be a minimum though. Yeah, we only have 3.2 million. His cap hit will be less than that, but he'll get paid more than that because he'll at least get 3.9 million, which is for him, for his years of experience, that would be his minimum. But it'll only account as 2.5 to the cap.
I don't think he coming. Not for that lower money.
Well, that's the money he would have to sign. That's the money, though. If he goes to Philly, that's the money. If he goes to Cleveland, that's definitely the money.
Now, the thing is this. I don't think that no team, his days of getting max money is over. That's out.
Right, he said he would be willing to sign a minimum. That's what I thought I heard. Maybe I was wrong.
He said that?
I could have sworn I heard somebody report that. Oh, I'm going to look into that. I could have sworn they said that. So if he's willing to sign for a minimum contract, then he could go literally anywhere in the NBA.
That's true.
Okay. Let me see. I think I got a Yahoo Sports article. LeBron reportedly willing to take the veteran minimum to join a contender. Yep. 3.9 million. He doesn't need the money. He's a billionaire, Randu.
Oh, I know that.
Right now, he's a billionaire. Not after he retired. Right now, he's the only billionaire player in American sports, I think. I don't think we've seen a billionaire, an active billionaire in American sports history. Maybe MJ when he was with the Wizards. I don't remember that. But definitely LeBron today. He's a billionaire right now. So, I mean, money is nothing. It's the fit, and does he feel like he can win? But I appreciate you, Randall.
Anytime, man.
Great call. Right. Yeah. And another thing, too, all of y'all sleeping on Detroit. Y'all acting like Detroit got a bad team, bro. I know the Pistons fans are going to rejoice when they hear me say this. I think the Pistons are better this year than last year. Now, does it mean they're going to finish higher? I don't know, because the East is set up differently. But if you ask me, they got upgrades across the board, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna pull them up right now. Really quickly, I want to look at their depth chart because I think y'all sleeping on Detroit, yo. I'm not caping for them. I'm not spooky in the woods. But if you trying to tell me that Jalen Duren, John Collins, Thompson, DeMar DeRozan, and Cade, if that won't be better than what they had last year, I don't know what y'all tripping off of. If they got Jalen Duren, John Collins, DeMar DeRozan, Asar Thompson, and Cade Cunningham, you try to tell me that's not better than what they had last year? Spare me with the 3-point. Oh, the 3-point shooting is this. Oh, Thompson doesn't shoot threes. I know Collins shoot threes. It'll be a mid-range team. But off the bench, they got nothing but 3-point shooter. Okori, Isaiah Joe, Duncan Robinson. All right. All these guys shoot threes off the bench. Dennis Jenkins. All right. Kevin Huerter, they re-op, even though he didn't do much. Paul Reed. I like Paul Reed, bro. I wish we could have got Paul Reed. For sure. I would trade Drummond right now for Paul Reed. I like Paul Reed, bro. Paul Reed is a problem. You trying to tell me that this ain't a nice team? Is that what y'all telling me? Then they also add Taurean Prince, who plays defense on the low. Y'all don't even know about Taurean Prince. I don't know. You add DeMar DeRozan to this team, no trades. We're going to put Robinson on the bench or Thompson off the bench, either one of these guys. If you want to say, yo, we want to keep Robinson for the 3-point shooting, fine. We'll put Thompson to the bench. I mean, however you want to cut it. I think the team is fire, bro. Does that mean they're going to beat the Knicks? No. But I could give props to others without, making my team seem like they're trash. I'm not doing that. I just think y'all sleeping, bro. What's good, Moses?
Yo,
how you feeling, Moses?
Yeah, I'm
chilling, man. Can't complain.
Yo, listen, Detroit got better this year, bro. You understand?
But they saying that if they add DeMar DeRozan, that's nothing.
Nah.
So
I don't know. but I'll tell you this. Like, what I'm about to say is that I think we good. You understand? Going.
Yeah, we good. We solid.
But I'm just happy. Again, I'm just happy that we won the finals this year. You understand? At least in the 54-year drought. And then on top of that too, hopefully, I don't know if we're gonna win it next year. What's your thoughts on that?
I think it depends on the moves we make. I think we could get back to the finals. But
there's another guy who's a center. I forgot his name. I think he's leaving the NBA to go overseas.
Oh, Valanciunas.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on him?
I think him and Drummond are redundant. They both offensive guys.
But we don't got it. We don't got no space to get him, right?
Nah, he would be a minimum, but he already signed overseas. We already got Drummond, so you don't think Drummond is good enough, right? That's where you coming from. You don't like Drummond. You think we need to get somebody better than Drummond to be the backup.
Not really.
Right?
I'm satisfied with Drummond.
Okay.
Since Robinson left. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
okay.
I mean, hey, whatever happened to Doug McDermott?
Don't he play? I think he plays somewhere.
I don't know.
That's a random ass name. I don't know. You want him back?
I mean, I remember he was a very good shooter when he was with us.
I'd rather just sign Tyler Nickel, dog. Sorry. Yeah, I'll just sign Tyler Nickel.
I mean, yeah, but I think we good with the squad we got, man.
No, I mean, we're going to get something else. Leon is going to do something. Got one more spot.
Yeah, I mean, bro, remember, we got a chemistry. You understand? So even if Detroit add DeMar DeRozan, is that okay? Yeah, they got better, but is the chemistry gonna work? See, that's a question mark right there. Because DeMar DeRozan is getting older.
Where would you rank the Thunder's chemistry? You don't think the Thunder got the most chemistry out of anybody in the league?
I would say yeah, if they healthy.
All right. Did they win the championship last year?
Well, yeah, last year.
I'm talking about this year. I'm sorry, this year. Did they win the championship?
No, they didn't because of injuries. You know what I'm saying?
So chemistry don't mean nothing then. It don't mean nothing.
Man, we'll be all right, brother. That's all I can say, man. We'll be all right.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Dennis Rodman and Michael Jordan never hung out. They wasn't homeboys. They didn't talk. They just showed up to do their job. I think chemistry is overrated. You don't have to have chemistry.
I don't see what would be the point of us getting LeBron, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at his stage in his career, it's like you didn't want to come here before, and now you want to come here. Come on, man.
I don't know. I think LeBron is better than any other free agent you're gonna name. You can't name a better free agent
would you get LeBron? Would you get LeBron?
Hell yeah, I would get LeBron. And every team in the NBA is waiting to see what he does.
Yeah.
You think they're waiting because they don't want him? They're waiting because they're looking to see where he goes so they can, like, if LeBron called somebody and said, yo, I want to come to your team, you think they're gonna say no?
Absolutely not.
All right. So there you think, all right, even better. You think LeBron called Leon Rose and say, man, I want to come to Broadway. You think Leon gonna be like, nah, LeBron, we good? You really think that?
Nah.
You really think that?
I doubt that. Nah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's LeBron James.
If it's Kevin Durant, yeah. But if it's LeBron, I don't think 9 times out of 10.
No, if Kevin Durant was a free agent and said, I want to be on a minimum contract, KD, if he said that, everybody's saying yes. I'm not saying no to KD on the minimum contract. Are you crazy?
Well, of course
Could you imagine KD with OG and Towns? Do you know how prolific that will be?
That'd be crazy. But I don't know if KD would want to. What I'm saying is I don't know if KD would want to take the minimum.
Nah. He's still getting $50-some million. I'm just saying, like, if I could get LeBron on a minimum deal, I am getting LeBron. Minimum deal. He already explained it. That's why I played the soundbite to show you that he already knows that the dynamics of the Knicks. He would not come to the Knicks to try to be, oh, I'm LeBron. You got to bow to me. No, this would be a mature LeBron that says, okay, these guys are champions. I just want to help them repeat. That's it.
Yeah, at least get one more ring before you retire.
That's it. That's all it would be. He ain't coming here to be, oh, I'm LeBron, I'm the best, and the person got to get the ball. It ain't gonna be that, bro. If he decided to come in the Knicks,
he's not the same anymore, bro. He's kind of slowing down a little bit.
Exactly. So he's not gonna come in and be like, Brunson got to give me the ball. But I appreciate you, Moses, man. Great call, my brother. Great call. Yeah, but LeBron ain't coming here and gonna be on some, I need the ball and I got to get this amount. It wouldn't be that. That's why I played the soundbite. He described exactly the reason why the Knicks won the championship. The brother knows basketball way more than you and I. So if he decides to come here, and I don't think he's coming here, it would be to fit into what we got going, not to tear down what we got going, right? He's coming in on a minimum contract. That's a way different responsibility level than a $50 million KD or a $50 million player. He is not a $50 million player. No matter where he goes, he's not getting that much. So he's going to have to fit in. Period. That's just how that's going to have to work. But yeah, this is my birthday stream, y'all. Tomorrow's my birthday. We having a good time.
Hey, what's good,
Bo? Hey, man, we talking basketball, my brother.
Yes,
Where you want to go?
Let's go. Well, let me ask you something.
What's up?
When you woke up this morning,
yes.
You know you're the reigning, defending champions, right?
That's a fact. Every day, I remind all the haters.
You know you're the champion. Listen.
That's a fact.
Listen, I wouldn't mind LeBron to come here. Because he'll put everybody in their right position.
Hello, tell him.
And he's very smart.
Very smart.
Very smart when it comes to basketball. I wouldn't mind that at all.
100%.
We cannot lose if we come here.
Hell no.
No, we cannot lose. And everybody doing their little thing, getting a little better. Everybody is getting a little better around the league. They're not
Oh,
better than
tell me
us,
about it.
but everybody is getting a little better.
They're getting a little better.
I see the moves that they're making. They're making a lot of
Mm-hmm.
moves because they want what we have.
Right.
And if we smart enough, we will accept LeBron with open arms.
Listen, that's the fan. Bo, that's the fans. Leon Rose, he's signing LeBron James.
Yes.
Yeah, the fans can talk all they want, but Leon Rose is signing LeBron James.
Yeah.
For sure.
Man, if I was Leon Rose, I'd sign LeBron. That's when I'll go to his house. I'll go get him. I'll go get him.
Right?
Ron, listen, let me tell you something. You know, like I told you, I've been listening to you a long time. Before I even call. And you know, Ron, if I don't even call no more in life, I'll be listening to your show.
I appreciate you, Bo.
Ron, you have a good day. I just wanted to say that.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, bro. Every time you call is a pleasure, man. Brooklyn, stand up. Best eye in the building.
There you go. Brooklyn way, baby.
That's how we go. That's how we do it.
There you go. All right, peace, man. Have a good day.
Yeah. Hey, great call. I love it. You know, you know what I like? I like when people can be objective, man, and say, I don't like LeBron. See, I'm not a LeBron fan either. I never was a LeBron fan, but I had to stop myself from becoming a LeBron hater because I felt like I was just getting on the guy too much. I was laughing when he lost. And I was like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I'm a low-key miss this dude if he retired. Let me just enjoy, you know, the last days of LeBron without tearing the brother down, you know? Because at the end of the day, I don't hate no player. I have no reason to hate him. Why would I hate a player? I'm a player appreciator. I want all the players to do well, just not against the Knicks. My beef is with the institutions. That's what my beef is. I don't like Indiana. I don't like Boston. I don't like Miami. Raleigh. Yeah, I don't like them dudes, bro. They the ops. The ops for life. You feel me? The players come and go, bro. Are you kidding me? There's no player on no team who is good. If this player is a great player, a good player, I'm going to be like, no, I'm not taking it. Why? Players come and go. If you cheered for Ronaldo Boatman and Marty Collins, you're going to cheer for LeBron James. By the way, I got somebody who's triggered. I knew I'd get somebody. I knew somebody was going to get triggered. Thought it would be my man Sean, but it's my man Rock. Maybe we talking too much LeBron. I didn't mean it. Well, yeah, I kind of did, but what's up, Rock? Where we going, my brother?
Hey, what's up, K? You know, when I called before when we talked, something I forgot to mention.
What's up?
I was kind of alarmed when you showed the Pistons roster, man. Everybody better stop sleeping, man.
I'm trying to tell you. You add DeMar to that? Come on, my brother. Come on.
Yeah. It's been quoted. Sleep is the cousin of death. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Hey, yo, by the way, your man Josh Hart admitted he can't guard DeRozan. So now we can't put Hart on DeRozan. Now we got to deal with Cade. Come on, bro. John Collins ain't no slouch.
Oh, he sure ain't.
I'm just telling you, he is not Tobias Harris. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. He is not Tobias. If you think that, okay.
Yeah. Also wanted to respond to Sean. I'm pretty sure I dislike Sean more than, or as much as I dislike LeBron more than Sean though. But even I gotta admit, man, the bar from Star Wars, keep your mind in the light because the dark force operates on you being emotional and you being clouded and can't see the way. The forces of evil know that. The forces of evil know that. That's why you may be getting into an altercation and somebody try to bring some emotion out of you to cloud your judgment and put you in a pit. So my clarity is, like I said, I don't like LeBron, but his skill set fits. But like my man said, he would have to humble himself. But I believe at this point, he's been humbled by the whole LA situation.
That's a fact.
So he has to be humble.
He has no choice. Hey, yo, do you see the clips of LeBron getting pissed off, pinned to the backboard?
Yeah, yep.
Yo, he gotta be home. Yo, bro, if that doesn't humble you, damn, I'm getting old. They be pinning his stuff. I be like, damn, they be swatting LeBron.
Because at this point, he's the he's the 55-year-old chick, scantily clad going in the club trying to compete with the young girls coming out, and nobody stepped towards the for a drink. So reality slap you in the face.
Exactly. Great analogy, especially in basketball world. Because if you 40 in the basketball world, dog, you a dinosaur. Yeah, man, you Tiosaurus Rex. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. If somebody else also, I don't know if it was Sean or somebody else. Somebody said DeRozan don't even shoot threes. He ain't got to shoot threes. He could operate. He could operate from the key right there, and no one can stop him because he could pass off for sprays, or he could get that little midi right there and kill you all day.
Right. And here's the thing too, right? Collins can spread the floor, shoot threes. And Cade can shoot threes. So if we feature DeRozan in the hub area with this is what I keep trying to tell people. Oh, how would DeRozan fit in? We're gonna put him in the Towns hub. That same hub that Towns is in, we put DeRozan in the same goddamn hub in the pinch post. And watch them double teams come.
Yeah.
Watch them double teams because you can't stop DeRozan in the pinch post.
You can't
stop him.
That turnaround is lethal.
But anyway. It's lethal. So now Cade comes off the ball now. It gives Cade an opportunity to do other things and be a threat in other areas. So I like it. I would like the move for Detroit. If I was a Detroit fan, I would be mad at that, but I'm not, so screw them.
My only solace is that Beef Stew's not there no more, so that kind of killed their defensive identity to a point.
But you still got Durant and you got Paul Reed, man. Paul Reed put in work, bro. Paul Reed is a problem.
Paul Reed is nice. But defensively, defensively, Beef Stew is their heart and soul, you know?
Yeah, but they still got Thompson. They got Taurean Prince, who is a defense. He is the definition of 3-and-D. Taurean Prince. Yeah. They got forwards that could defend. The entire bench defends. All of them dudes. Jenkins. They all play defense, bro.
Right. You're right. But I think
they got defense on the team.
But the interior is a little softer since Beef Stew's not there. Because he was a certified shot blocker.
Yeah. I mean, but like I said, Paul Reed ain't no slut, bro. Paul Reed gonna show a lot of people, bro, because Paul Reed trying to get a contract. He gonna show a lot of people why you might have to pay him $10 million a year.
Yo, when I was looking at Paul Reed in the playoffs, I was like, damn, man, come on over to death row, man. Leave them suckers alone, man.
But you see, that's why Stu got traded. That's why they got rid of Stu. They said, damn, we got Paul Reed. We don't need Beef Stew. What the hell?
Yeah, because Paul Reed was moonwalking and Harlem shaking and everything.
Bro, he was cooking, bro. I couldn't believe. I said, damn, this guy Paul Reed is so nice. What the hell? Why we can't get him on the Knicks? Damn.
I hope he gets in the beef with them. Then we get a chance at some point in the future.
I hope so. I think they're gonna pay that, man. I think they're gonna be like, look, man, we're gonna give you a little $10 million to be a good little backup. Yeah, he's solid.
Yo, man, everybody's down on Drummond, man. Everybody, lift your hands up, man.
That's why I keep asking the question. I'm like, what is it about? Oh, Mitch, he blocked shots. I'm like, dude, we play team defense, bro. We play team defense.
It's two things people not realizing. Who's to say he's not gonna come in the shape of his life? He's coming back home, man.
That's a fact, bro. He in Vegas. He everywhere. Yo, he was just in the hood the other day. He was in. No, where was he at? I can't remember. But he was talking to some hood dudes. I'm like, look at Drummond outside, looking comfortable. Like, man.
Yo, you know in YO they hyping him up. Yo, come back and do damage, man. Let them know who you is, man. Don't be laying back. Don't take second.
Salute the Westchester County.
To nobody.
I'm telling you, man. You think that man ain't coming here to work hard? He got the confidence. Man.
You know what I'm waiting to see him do that we can never get from Mitch, and it's gonna come over big in our hearts, man. When getting the rebound, he has enough strength to go in the post bounce somebody off of him and go right back up and get
That's
an
a
and
fact.
one and make the free throws. We couldn't
And make the free throw.
We couldn't get that from Mitch. Mitch had to throw that
Hell
thing back out, and the defense reset on us.
Then Mitch catches the ball and he looking to give it up. It's like, why even
and the
give it to him?
defense sets up again, and then we got to start it all over again against stationary defenders that's in their seat.
100%.
He could go right back up.
100%. And Drummond rebounds at the same rate Mitch does. Just on the offense, Mitch gets more offense. He gets more defensive rebounds.
Hey, that should be a pitch to LeBron too. The fast breaks, people throwing it to you on the break.
Oh,
the rebounder, because I don't think he never had a center tandem that rebounder like this. He's played. Let me see. Did Varejao and
Oh, yeah. Igaskis. Yeah.
Did they rebound like this together though?
But Igaskis was a little washed, I feel like. When Varejao became good. When Varejao became good, I feel like Igaskis was a little on the downside. So probably not.
Yeah, probably not. We still got the best rebounding tandem in the league.
That's a fact. That ain't change. See, that's yo, man, you dropping bars, Rock. It's fire.
And we still we upgraded offensively because of Drummond.
Bro, we're gonna have the number one offense in basketball.
Yeah.
It's gonna be OD, bro. Especially if we could get somebody else who, and I think Leon gonna work that magic to add with height.
Yeah.
Bro, we were talking yesterday, and we can end it here. I did the members only show with I had Coach on there and Jay Chosen, and they were talking about we started talking about Memphis.
Oh yeah, I remember.
They got a 9-man rotations of power forwards and centers.
The culture is what is Memphis doing, man? They got all them power forwards, man. Get one of them up, guys, man.
They got a 9-man rotation of power forwards and centers.
That makes no sense.
And when we say 9-man rotation, we're saying guys that would actually play. Like, this is not just like filling the position. You got Hendricks, G.G. Jackson, Prosper, the Prosper kid. Who else they got? Cam Boozer. I mean, bro. What's going on?
I remember you was high on G.G. Jackson.
Bro, if we could get G.G. Jackson, bro.
I didn't know he was giving out numbers like that to other teams. So you quoted it.
Bro, if we could get G.G. Jackson, do you know what type of an upgrade that is?
All we need is a 4.
Oh, my.
And you saying
if we could get the Prosper kid to it, we could fleece him and get Prosper and G.G.? Oh, my. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel bad for Mo Diawara. I feel bad for Mo D. He's not playing. He's not playing, bro.
I don't, because like you said, it's about the shield. It's not about one individual.
That's a fact. If I'm getting GG and Prosper, yeah, dog, somebody not playing. Bro, the team will be so stacked. That's how you got to come back for a repeat, bro.
Right.
You got to stack the deck, man. You got to, okay, my bench is better this year. You feel me?
Yeah.
Starting lineups are the same, because mostly the starters did stay the same on repeat champs. But they reworked that bench, boy.
Yeah. That'll be the splash. If we get one of them power forwards, man.
And they got a 9-man rotation.
Everybody at East be like, damn.
Bro, you pull off that G.G. Jackson trade, dog. I don't give a damn if you got to give the first round pick in 2030. I don't give a damn what you got to get. You get G.G. Jackson and that Prosper kid, bro. You set.
Yeah.
You set, bro. You set.
Oh, keep our fingers crossed, man.
Fingers crossed. I appreciate you, Rock. Great call, man. Great call back.
All right, bro.
Big time salute, man. It's my birthday tomorrow, y'all. Big time salute to y'all for rocking out with me. You know, to kick off my birthday celebration. I do appreciate y'all. Get Jesse on the line. OKF Nation in the building. We representing.
Hey, Karan.
What's going on, Jesse?
Yeah, happy birthday.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. It feels good to get older, even though it hurts, but it feels good.
It's always nice to get another one. One more
Yes,
pass around the sun. Yeah.
exactly.
Uh, no, just thinking about Detroit. Like, yes, they improved a little bit because they had they didn't have any shooters that go with Cade last year, which is why they got
100%.
eliminated. I'm surprised they made it past the first round. But they still have three problems.
What's up?
Still, they added a bunch of shooters, but not all of them are two-way players. Collins, yes, and Tehran, yes, but everybody else can either shoot or can play defense, but they can't do both. That is still a problem they have.
Well, they got
Second,
Jenkins, and they got Joe. They got
yeah,
Prince.
but they're better. Some of them are better shooters than defenders. They're medium defenders. They're not, and they lost Isaiah. They lost base too. But then you also have Cade, who is a turnover machine. Now, if
Right,
they get
that's a given.
DeRozan, that would take Cade a little off ball, so may cut
Right,
on the turnovers.
right.
But they still have one big problem. Their
Is
coach
that
is still
Duran?
JB Bickerstaff.
Oh, okay,
JB
yeah.
Bickerstaff.
Bickerstaff. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't got no
yeah,
faith in Bickerstaff.
yeah, yeah. Come
No faith in
playoffs,
JB.
that man is gonna be run off the court
Okay, that's
every
fair.
time.
Hey, Jesse, I knew you was gonna come with something good. You always do. JB Bickerstaff
Yeah,
gonna mess it up. You right.
yep.
Okay,
So I
I'm with
mean,
you.
yes, they did. They did try to plug the holes because clearly they try to add some more shooter. That was my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore
Salute to your husband. Let's go.
it. Yeah. I have him listening to the channel now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No, it just everybody's trying to come for us. We knew this was gonna happen.
Of
We're
course.
the champs. Not only are we the champs, but the way we won it broke the league.
Oh,
I mean, everybody's scrambling, coming for us.
especially in the East, because we destroyed the East entirely. So everybody's like, no, this can't happen. Yep. You're right.
Exactly. We won in such a way that has everybody imploding their teams, trying to
Yes.
rebuild and see how they can
Right.
match.
Mm-hmm.
So
And listen, and Jesse, half of them are gonna fail, right? Off the rip. Right?
Exactly. I mean,
Right.
I'm interested in seeing what happens in Philly because there's a lot of egos on that team right now.
A lot of egos. They got to have a meeting.
So
They got to have a meeting, Jesse. There's no way they could just go on autopilot because it's going to implode.
Nope. Oh, I think last time I heard, Embiid and Jaylen Brown haven't talked yet. So
Yeah, that's
it's
a
gonna
bad
be interesting.
sign.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
bad
gonna
sign.
be real
Unless they're
interesting
trying to
'cause,
get rid of it. But you think they can get rid of Embiid on the way out? You think they can get rid of him?
unless they waive him and stretch that contract, which
No,
I mean,
they
I
can't
wouldn't
do
be
it.
surprised.
They can't
I
do
mean,
it
they
this
can
year. They would have to
medically
wait till
retire
next year.
then. They can try to do a medical
Oh, that could be the
retirement.
play. Well, okay, so Jesse, that could be the player.
If I'm them,
Be the
I'm
play.
sitting down with him and the doctors. I'm like, okay, what is it going to take to make this happen? Because that contract means they're not going anywhere. As long as Embiid is on that
Right.
team, they're not going anywhere.
Okay.
So,
Hey, that's a good call. Good point. I'm riding with that.
So,
Thank you,
but
Jesse.
yeah, I'll time's up. So, have a nice day. Birthday tomorrow.
Thank
See
you,
you.
Jesse. I appreciate
Bye.
you. All right. Hey, the OKF ladies, they win again. Hey, she stumped me there. I didn't have no answer for the for that point about JB Bickerstaff. Yeah, that's the one thing that yo, you know what's funny, right? The funny part about it is I feel like JB Bickerstaff would have got fired had they lost in the first round. Because remember, as soon as they made it to the second round, boop, they what you call it? They re-upped his contract. And literally as soon as it happened. Oh, by the way, my man King from OKF Nation in the building. My man King, I gotta talk to him too. Hopefully he answers. That was a great call by Jessie. She always dropped bars. And she also agreed DeRozan would help them, but they still got JB Bickerstaff, which would be bad. King, call me back, King. King, by the way, you won a New York edition, King. I'm not sure if you knew that, but you won the New York edition for the MVP donor giveaways. What's good, Cleo? What's good, Cleo?
Hey, Karan, how are you?
Hey, we doing good. It's the birthday weekend, you know. We getting ready to have some fun, even though the air quality is terrible, but we still having
Oh,
fun, making the best of it.
yeah, I heard about that in New York. It's like coming from Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it happens every year, every
that's
year.
true. That's true. Happy
Yeah.
birthday to you, and
Thank
Addie
you, thank you,
in advance. Yeah, yes. You know,
thank you,
you're
thank you.
not getting older, you're just getting better, So,
Hey, I
that,
take either or, you know, because you don't
yeah,
want to just stay young, you know, because
that's
that's
true. That's
that
true.
could be
Uh,
tragic.
What are you and Maxine doing for your birthday?
I'm gonna be in Brooklyn. You know, there's supposed to be this big
Oh,
thing going on.
okay.
Um, you know, and hopefully, you know, the rain's definitely gonna rain out my birthday tomorrow. But you know, we got Sunday, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna be with the fan.
Okay, that's cool. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy
Thank you.
birthday to you.
I
I'm
appreciate
on
that.
I'm on the live. My son's like, "Are you going anywhere? Uh, you want to say
Salute to your
something?"
son.
Yeah, I just want to say, first of all, I'm a Timberwolves fan.
Oh boy, get
And
out of here.
Knicks is not winning it next year.
Did you hear him?
I don't know, man. I
Did you
don't know
hear
if we
my
can send
son?
him a shirt, Cleo. I
Did
feel
you
like
hear
he
him
has to
say
get
that?
demoted off the
Did,
list. Yeah, I
did
think.
you did you hear him say that the Timberwolves winning the championship next year?
Yeah, yeah, Cleo. We can't do it.
Is he crazy? Oh,
He's bugging.
thank you.
Yeah.
And he's talking about he's just oppositional for some reason.
No, I mean that's
He's
how kids
oppositional.
are. You know, they're gonna have their own team. You know,
He's
and rebel
ODB.
against you.
Yes, thank you. I know about, but anyway. Um, so I was calling because, we was talking about LeBron and he played the little the little sound bite and everything. In that sound bite, right, he did not
Mhm.
say that he was coming to New York. Am I right? Like he talked about New York, but he never said he was coming to New York. Am I right?
Yeah, well, he can't announce that, and he said he wouldn't announce it at a fan con, whatever they call that, whatever they call that, the
hmm
fanatics event.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, he said that
So
before it started, they said that he wouldn't announce it there. So of course, if he is coming to New York, he couldn't say he's coming to New York.
yeah. Well, and then, he wanted Jalen Brunson. I know other callers have said this to you, that he wanted Jalen Brunson to call him, but, like LeBron, I feel like this is Jalen Brunson's, he's the man right now. So since
Mm-hmm.
he's the man, LeBron used to be the man at one point, but he's not the man anymore. So,
Right.
okay, so since Jalen Brunson is the man right now, he should call him. Sorry, I don't agree with LeBron saying that Jalen Brunson should call him. Like he's the
But
champ. He's the
but
champ.
you don't
He's,
think that's a standard in recruiting though? Like, because when you're recruiting players,
mhm.
usually the star players they say, "Hey, yo, we want you to come through. We got this, this, and the third," and that's usually
Why
how it
can't
does work, though, Cleo.
he can ask? He can call. He can pick up the phone and ask Jalen Brunson. Like
No, I'm saying
he's
no. I'm saying this team, the star
yeah.
players of the team,
Mhm.
call the other stars to say, "Yo, I want you to come here. We got
But,
this,
but,
this, and this." So I'm
but,
saying
why,
that that
but, why
is the
would he,
standard.
but why would he call him?
Because you want me to come here. Because guess what?
No,
Donovan
no.
Mitchell called him. If you don't think Donovan Mitchell and all them other players called LeBron, you got another thing going, Cleo. They called that brother.
Donovan Mitchell.
Huh?
It's Donovan Mitchell.
All
That's
NBA first team, max salary.
that's not Jalen Brunson though. Why does he have
No,
to call him?
I know, I
doesn't
hear
have
what
to
you're
call me.
saying, but Steph Curry flew to New York to try to convince KD to stay with the Warriors. He flew to New York. He said, "Yo, KD, come back." KD was like, "Sorry, I'm going to Brooklyn. I don't know what the hell you talk about. I'm not coming back."
I
So I'm just
mean, they
saying that
were
it is
fortunate
standard. That I mean, that's not out of the. All I'm saying, Cleo, is
to.
I hear people saying that, but that's usually how it goes. Like if I want you to come to my team, I would call you to. Because also another thing too, right?
Okay.
LeBron James knows that he's not the man anymore. LeBron would not come to New York on some I'm LeBron. I got to be the. It's not. He's coming on a veteran minimum contract. It's
Well,
way different from coming on $57 million contract. Way different.
he's not. So he thinks he knows he's not the man, but everybody's sitting there. Oh, what team is he going? Like really, LeBron? Like really, Karan? You don't think that he know? Like people are making a
Well,
big spectacle. People are making a
the
big spectacle of what team is he going to? Like it's just he's doing too
well,
much.
it is a big spectacle, Cleo, because he is the third best player or second best player or best player of all time.
Yeah,
So
okay.
this is not,
But is he
just
the best player?
DeMar DeRozan. The world ain't gonna stop for DeMar DeRozan decision. And remember, here's another thing, Cleo. He said he's willing to sign for minimum money. That means every team could sign him.
Yeah, I
Because
understand.
everybody has minimum money. So if he says I want to go to the Brooklyn Nets, hey, let's go. Any team could take him. So yes, the
That's
world
true.
is stopping right now for LeBron.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, we may not like him, some of us, but
I mean, like he wasn't even thinking about the Knicks until they won the championship. So I mean, I don't
good point.
I don't get it. I really don't get. I just think it's over. It's overhyped. Like we were winning championships. We won a championship before he was even thinking about it. Like he wouldn't even
Right.
consider the Knicks
That's a good point.
until we won.
But to be fair, his agent said that if the Knicks lost, that he would be a Knick.
I don't believe that.
That's what they said. We did the content on that. Rich Paul said if the Knicks would have lost, he would be a Knick.
That's his agent saying that. Did LeBron say that?
No, LeBron didn't say that, but Rich Paul, his agent, said that.
I don't believe anything that comes out of that man's mouth.
Okay, that's fair.
But this is another thing too. Like, why do people think that if LeBron doesn't come, we're not going to win the championship?
Well, who thinks that? Whoa, that's extreme. That's a little extreme.
Thank you.
To anyone who thinks that, I'm not co-signing that. We won it before him, so
okay. And answer this question for me too. Okay, I know other teams have gotten better, right? Their rosters have gotten better. Okay, now in terms of the Knicks, I've heard you repeatedly say that the Knicks haven't gotten better.
I think we're the same team as last year.
Okay. Now, can you answer this question? Okay, if we still the same, then how would during the playoffs this was a different team during the playoffs, am I right? So we're not the same. So we're not the same, in my opinion. We're not the same. This team has gotten better.
How would you say with the same players, how did we get better?
We played better, way better during the playoffs than we did during the regular season.
But that doesn't mean that necessarily carries over. You got a lot of one and dones.
No, I don't know. With JB on the team, really? You think that? You think that?
I'm saying you got one and done champions.
Yeah, but you're very smart. We have JB as our leader, as our captain, and you think it's one and done with him? Do you?
I think Leon Rose is going to do something to make this team better. More in particular off the bench.
I agree with that. We will add pieces and take away pieces. But my whole point is that during the playoffs, this team played different than they did during the season, during the regular season. Am I right? They played
Yeah.
better. They played better.
Right.
So in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I believe that this is a better team. That
Okay.
they were sweeping teams during the playoffs, and we almost swept San Antonio. Now, and that's another thing. People were saying that the West is better than the East. If the
That's
West
cap.
is better than the East, then why did we beat the Spurs 4-1?
Yeah, the West is not better than the East. I
Like,
never
I,
agreed to that.
yeah, it was like
Yeah,
people in the chat saying that the West is better than the East, and I don't agree with that. Like this
nah.
team, I just believe that Mike Brown, with all the accolades that he has earned, this team is definitely going to get better. This
Okay.
team is better. I just believe that the longer they play together, the better they're going to get.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, here's my only rebuttal to that, right? Because you look at the Oklahoma City Thunder, they got younger players than us who potentially can still reach new milestones in their career. It didn't help them repeat. Like they got younger play, they got 24-year-olds. Like our guys are in their 30s. So how much better will you honestly get? They got young guys. Like Chet Holmgren was all NBA third team. Like, so what I'm saying is they got the most chemistry and continuity. That Oklahoma City team didn't win them another championship.
Well, they didn't get that. First of all, they didn't get back to back because number one, 2 of their players were hurt. So
No. Cleo, I challenge that. You're a Knicks fan. You can't say that because that means they would have beat us.
Well, no, they weren't going to beat us. No.
Exactly. See, I got you in the trick bag. So you come back with the same team. Thinking that you got more chemistry, it doesn't guarantee you're going to win. That's all I'm trying to say. So I want to see what I want to see, Cleo. Go get me G.G. Jackson and the Prosper kid from Memphis. Go get me that. Go ahead, Leon.
OKC. Work for the Knicks. Okay, this is a different team. We have been breaking records. We broke more records than OKC, and even the Bulls. So why would I sit here and think less or less?
Well, OKC had the best differential both years in a row. They had the best point differential in the regular season in NBA history. And their differential this year was like up there too. Double-digit differential. They did it twice in a row. No other team, to my knowledge, maybe the Bulls, I would have to go look at it, but very few teams had double-digit differentials in the regular season. Like, we hadn't seen that. So, I'm not going to act like with OKC didn't do nothing. I think that they got a really good team.
Yeah, I'm not diminishing them at all. All I'm saying is that this team obviously is a better team than they were during the regular season, in my opinion.
Right. No, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
So
yeah, that's fair.
Leon Rose is very smart. Why did he bring them all back? Because they played better in the playoffs than they did during the regular season, Karan. And this is what I'm saying. Since they have this formula, they're going to continue to do, and it's just going to get better and better and better. Yeah, will they get rid of some people like Deuce and maybe Pacome or somebody? Yeah, I believe that. They should get rid of them. But I just believe that this team is going to get better. They played better. So, yes, I do believe that this is a better team.
Right. And better players.
Thank you. And they got Drummond.
Yeah. Right. So that's what I want to see. I want to see a G.G. Jackson, Cleo. I'm not going to lie. I need to see something like that. 6'9", can shoot threes. He plays defense. You didn't have that last year. That makes you better.
That's true. That's true. And I just, like I said, I'm people saying, oh, we got to have LeBron. We got to have LeBron. This team
No.
This team is better. and we all witnessed that
But
during the
LeBron, but
playoffs.
hold on, Cleo. But LeBron makes us better though too. Let's not act like LeBron won't make us better. Let's not do that. Let's not go all the way on the other side and say, well, damn, LeBron's not going to make us better. He would make us better.
Okay, LeBron, that's true. I can't dispute it, but
Okay.
it's very easy to piggyback off of a championship team when you can't do it on your own, LeBron. Yes, I said.
Okay. Okay. But that's why I said, Cleo, remember, I said it could go two ways. It's either he wants beef with us, like he sees us as a threat. So now he's going to go to a team where he thinks that he can put together a team that could beat us, or he wants to be with us. That's what it's not just one way. I think it's two ways. I think it's either he wants to be with us or he's going to go. I think it's more likely he's going to go to the other team. That's what I think. Yeah. He's going to go to Philly, Cleveland, Miami, because he thinks that team will be better.
Okay.
And we're going to prove him wrong.
And that's his opinion. I don't.
And we're going to prove him wrong.
And thank you. We've been doing
we're going to prove him wrong, Cleo.
We've been doing that all season, right?
That's a fact. Because none of these teams in the East, Cleo. My concern is not the East. My concern is the West in the finals, not the East.
Oh, you sound spooky.
No. I'm saying not spooky. My concern is going to be the West teams. Because the West teams that whoever makes it out of the West, I think will be better than San Antonio last year. And we got to be up to the par to match that.
Yeah. And see, San Antonio, in my opinion, they have a target on their back, just like we do. They have a target on their back. Am I right?
Yep, in the West. Yep, in the West, they all gunning for them. All gunning for them.
Thank you.
100%.
Good luck, Wemby. Because,
And look, and Cleo, I'm going to tell you this on the way out. Jokic has the answer for Wemby.
Yes.
Listen to me. Listen, Cleo, look.
I believe that.
Remember how they was making a big deal of OKC, the Spurs was beating OKC all last year, remember? It was like 4-1. Remember that? Well, Denver did that to them. Denver beat them 3-1. And Wemby took Wemby. Jokic took Wemby. You come over here on the top of the key with me. Come up here, Wemby.
And they got to worry about the new Lakers team too. Like there's a lot of new teams that they got to worry about.
I got the Lakers in the finals right now, Cleo. That's just me though.
That's what I'm saying. Like they got a lot of competition out there. Good luck
it's
to Wemby.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I don't got them making it out of the second round. In fact, Cleo, I'm gonna tell you this, and this is real. We can end it on this. I think Portland might beat the Spurs.
Oh my, Portland?
I think the Portland Trailblazers.
Oh my God, I wasn't even thinking about that team.
Bro, listen, let me tell you. Do you know who they got? They got Dame Lillard, Ja Morant. They got like 8 point guards. They all nice. And they still got Avdia. They got the big boy Klingon. Hey, y'all sleep on these cats if you want, man. I don't got the Spurs going back to the final. Listen, Spurs are not going back to the final. We could all listen, bro.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah, I didn't know Portland had those good players on there. Wow. Okay.
Man, they got Drew Holiday. Dude, man, it's going hey, Cleo.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, this season is gonna be exciting, but I appreciate you, Cleo. Great. I love the pushback, Cleo.
Yeah,
representing for the OKF ladies.
Yes, because the Knicks are a different team in the playoffs.
I like it.
Than they are, during the regular season. So I do believe this team is better. Why would Leon Rose come back with the same team if they didn't get better?
He's just going to improve the bench. That's it. It's just going to be a better bench, and that's going to help us in the playoffs. That's all. Yeah, the starting five don't have to change, because usually the starting five doesn't change. It's the bench players that come and go.
Thank you. We can get rid of Deuce and Pacone.
Right.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, Karan.
Exactly.
Happy birthday. Happy
Thank
birthday
you, Cleo.
to you again. And I want to say shout out to Maxine, the super producer,
hey,
of course.
Salute to Maxine.
Shout out to
is she in the chat today? I know she was busy.
Oh, I don't know. She's in there.
Yeah, because we get ready to head out. So
shout out to the OKF ladies, Jesse,
salute.
Angie, El Figgy, of course. Shout out to J Tap with his crazy self. Shout out
He bugging. He hate Josh Hart, boy. Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
God. Oh my God. That
Oh,
Discord, man.
oh,
Okay. I'm not even gonna talk about that.
crazy.
Shout,
It's
shout out,
crazy.
shout out to my
What?
shout out to my trigger brother Ty, of course.
Salute the
Shout
tie.
out to Sean and shout out to Trey. I'm Trey from Queens. I'm not mean.
Salute the
Okay.
Trey.
Shout out to Joseph too. Okay, I'm out.
Yeah, you the nicest in the world. By the way, I
Yeah.
owe you an apology. It's not Cleo, it's Champ. My fault. Have a great
Oh,
one.
thank you. Happy birthday and the
Thank
merch
you.
and everybody. The merch will be coming out soon.
Fire.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
Cleo.
one. All right.
All
Bye.
right. Hey, salute to Cleo, OKF Nation Plus. Hey, let me tell you something. The merch is fire. We got merch coming. But I like the OKF. The OKF ladies are the best. I'm sorry. They the best callers. Because even when you disagree with them, you gotta acknowledge what they're saying. Like, Jesse hit it on the head. All she had to say was JB Bickerstaff, but she saved the best for last. She was slick with that. She's like, JB Bickerstaff, that's why they gonna fail. I said, ooh, that was a ball. I wasn't even thinking about JB Bickerstaff, you know? And then Cleo was like, yo, y'all bugging. Y'all don't think, hold on, y'all think we need LeBron to win the championship? Now that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. If you have that thought process that we need LeBron to win the championship, I think that's just, come on, dog. You gotta stop. We don't need him. We already won the championship. Like, I mean, that's the example. I want to add a splash. That's just me, right? But it doesn't have to be LeBron. You go get the GG Jackson or a Coke burner or something. Bro, you just make your bench more dynamic. And that could be the improvement that you need. Salute to Jet Life. I see you in the building. I shipped that card to Jet Life. Salute to my brother Jet Life. That'll be there on Monday. He won the 5K giveaway. You know, we got a lot of giveaways on this channel. And King from Brooklyn, you also got you a New York edition 82 night. I'm not sure if he knows that. But listen, y'all, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me for my birthday. All right. Go get yourself an 82 nights as well. All right. Pre-orders are available. The link is in the chat and in the description. This is my birthday weekend, so I doubt I'll be live. I'm trying to see about members only on Sunday. I don't know what the hell the family got me doing, but so we'll see what happens on Sunday. But I got clips I'm dropping all weekend, so you know you're gonna get your fix of OKF Nation. But I do appreciate you guys, and until next time, as always, let's go Knicks.